I don't wanna watch the sun slowly in a room. I don't wanna know what the chemistry, but wait. Nasaan na kayo? I'm here na. Where is my phone? Hello. Okay. Wait now. Let me fix this before. Where is Scott now? Dali. Hi Shay. Hang on a second. Let me go. Okay. Is 4S available? You might wanna PM 4S if he wants to listen and kind of help me out. Hello, this is a quick live streaming because somebody wants to question about stock investing and all that. Can you hear me okay? Shay? Hello? Anybody? Anybody there? Hello? Okay. Asan na ba si 4S? Because he needs to be here to explain the Philippine part because okay. Hi, super. Okay, good. Go. Hola. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Okay, so where's Kuya Scott? Is he gonna be here or si Shay lang nandito? Where is 4S? Mabilis lang to kasi alam nyo na, gabi na rin. Loud and clear. Hi, Earl. Hola. And then we have Shay and Earl. Yeah, wait lang. O, sige, I'm here. Slowly. Ano po? No. Naka-LS na mi. Now na. Hihi. It's okay. Libreng ano to ha. This is a free information. It's not gonna be something that I have to charge, but we're gonna talk about stock investing real quick. Stock investing, Bitcoin, and all other question. And I need 4S to be here helping me out. And it's actually a free advice, but I have to tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going to discuss what I know and to make it easier for those who wanted to know about investing. So yeah.
Hello, Ma'am Sandy.
Hello, how are you? How are you?
I'm not an expert. I will just listen here. I'm just accompanying Mama Sandy up here, okay? I'm going to put myself in mute. And hi, everyone.
You don't have to mute yourself. If you have a question, bring him in. Is Scott going to be here? Because he's the one who has a lot of questions.
He will be here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then 4S too. Hello, Mr. Scott CMT. So yeah, if you want to come up, please come up. I'll bring down the ladder for you. You don't have to show your avatar if you want. You can just keep your face yeah, avatar ka lang kung gusto mo. So we'll have I'm calling Forest Blogs so he can help me out to discuss things about stocks in the Philippines, and I can do the investing part real quick. And where is he now? So let's start with Mr. Scott CMT because he has a lot of questions, but I don't know if he want to come up and state his question, and I'm really willing to answer your asan na ba si 4S natin?
Yeah, Mama Sandy. So you might want to start from the very beginning, like little steps, how you do it, what is the flow, and the apps that you use, something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen here, okay?
Okay. So
Thank you.
asan na ba si Asan na si 4S? Is he coming do? Papasok ba siya? Kasi dapat nandito siya eh. Teka nga, PM natin ulit. Dahil 4S, asan na? Hang on kuya kasi we need longer building an investment. Hang on kuya, okay. At mag-start ako investing para kulipan ng boss ko. Yeah, I need to see I need to see 4S first, because he can do the Philippine part and I can do the US part. And if you want me to start from the very beginning regarding the investing part, I can discuss that a little bit for Scott, because I know he's really interested. Um yeah, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. You're going to come up. Okay. Nakikinig ka ba? So we have Shay, we have Super Earl, Mr. Scott CMT, and then we have Mr. Brent Mist. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. So this is like just an emergency LS, because we're talking in a group chat, and then it seems like they wanted to learn so much about investing. So we're talking about that. Okay, 4S, you know what to do. Okay, so Stash muna. Okay, so let me start with the Stash app. So I just want to warn you guys, just to let you know, I am not promoting the product. I'm actually just I had Stash for like 3 years now, and I'm not sure if it's available in the Philippines, but it's available here in the U.S. And then all of the U.S. citizens, anybody with a social security number, can actually um, can actually upload it or download it in their cell phone. So what it does is, normally if you wanted to invest money, like shall we say your hard earned money, you want to put money on the side. So when you say investing, we're talking about either long term, we can have it like for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years or 3 years, or whenever you want to pull the money out. So normally when you invest, you're thinking about, I'm not going to say hello to everybody down there anymore, I'm just going to explain it real quick. So when you say investing, please do understand that investing and day trading is pretty different compared to each other. Because when you say investing, you're putting money in a certain, like, I would call it like a broker. And day trading, and then when you're investing, like I said, it's long term. But then when you say day trading, that's another term. So that's going to be like a fast way to make money. And if you talk about day trading in the US, you will need to have a broker, and that broker will need you to have at least 25,000 US dollars in that account. And you have to maintain that 25,000 US dollars in the account, because that's the maintenance, like it's not a maintenance fee, but then that's the maintaining amount of money that you will have. Because if you're doing a day trading here in the US, you gotta know you have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to read a chart. You need to know how to read the indicators, and then you need to know if what is the overall health of the stocks. And beforehand, before you can even jump into day trading, you will need to gather all your information. You will need to go to the newspaper, check out the company, and normally it's a smaller company, so you can day trade, like we call it in the Philippines, we call it basura stocks. But then it goes in a smaller increment, like you can buy it like at 50 cents US, 50 cents out of a dollar. And then, but in the Philippines, we have what we call a board lot. And a board lot, ibig sabihin, porque yung ano, yung stock mo maliit, maliit lang, sabihin natin na piso lang. Pero you will need to buy at least 1,000 of those in order for you to trade it. So, ganun dito sa US. And when you say day trading dito sa US, you will need to at least buy the stocks ahead of time. No, buy the stocks on the same day, like today. Like, it's the market opens at around 9 o'clock in New York, stock exchange, and then you buy it on the same day, and then you watch your indicators, you watch your chart. I'm not even gonna go to the chart anymore, because that's like way more complicated, and a lot of us you're gonna be lost. So you will need to have your information ready, and then you watch the stock goes, and then if you buy it at 50 cents and it go up to 75 cents, you wait a little bit, and then you wait until it go up to $1, $2, and then you sell right away. So once you sell that, that's what you gain for the day. That's your trade for the day. So pagbalik tayo sa investing. So when you say pagdating naman sa investing, si Scott kasi he brought up that he had a stash. Stash is one of the apps dito sa US, and I'm not sure if it's available in the Philippines. So if you have the Stash app, what you normally do, sorry, what you normally can do is you can put like an amount into that account. I will say investing because stocks pretty much they're pretty good with investing. Investing lang siya ha, hindi tayo day trading ha. Pag investing, so what you normally do sa stash app, which you already have, Scott, you will put money in there every week, and then it's really totally up to you if you're the one who's gonna put the money in. Like for me, since I don't work, I only put like $10 every week. So every week I put $10. So out of those $10, you have like what, 40 or 50 in a month. So if I have $50 in a month, so for the stash app, you can take a look at the list of the stocks that you wanted to buy. So usually pag sinabi natin na bibili tayo ng stocks, pag mga ibang broker, if you're talking about the brokers like the Merrill Edge, Charles Schwab, if you're talking about like an E-Trade or TD Ameritrade, because when you're here in the US, there's a lot of online broker, meaning it's a self-directed account. So meaning you yourself is the one who's gonna run it, nobody else, unless if you have money, and then you will need somebody to invest for you and run your account for you, and that's totally different because it will cost you money to call the broker, and you know those guys in the trading floor or whatever company, sabihin mo na, oh, Mr. Scott, can you buy me like 1,000 shares of Google or Apple or Netflix, things like that. All you have to do is just give him the money. He's the one's gonna buy it for you. But that's totally different because you have a middleman to do it for you. So that's extra $25 per transaction. Where if you go for the broker, halimbawa na lang si TD Ameritrade or E-Trade, and it's self-run, meaning ikaw lang yung nagpapatakbo ng ano na yon, ng account na yon. You don't have any broker's fee except meron kang babayaran na fee na standard in all of the US brokers, like $5 per trade, $5 when you sell, $5 when you buy. And then you don't have to worry about the taxes because yung taxes, it will only come to you at the end of the year during the tax season. And yun lang talaga yung ang hindi maganda kasi sa huli na, meaning it's you get taxed on after. Nakaka ano ba, Shay, Scott? Nakakaano ba? Are you getting it, or I'm sorry, am I too fast? Sorry. Hello? 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 Hi. Am I still on? Naka-on pa rin ba ako? Shay. Okay, am I still on? I still... Bakit parang wala na kayo? Hello? Okay, nobody's talking, so I guess I'm gonna go... are you guys... What's going on? What's going on? I'm talking on and on and on. Nobody's talking. Naka-on pa ba? Andiyan pa ba si Scott? Okay, nakikinig ka pala. So, eto ngayon. So, go back to the stash, Scott. Nagets mo ba siya? You will need to have, so since you're working, you have a daily income, or I mean, a weekly or bi-weekly income, you can, my mic didn't work. Okay, that's fine. So, since you have an income, Scott, you can, what you can do is put money in there. And I don't know, Scott, I'm not gonna ask you, okay, thank you. You're taking it in. Thank you so much. Sabihin nyo lang kung, just tell me if you're not getting it, or, I'm getting to you way ahead or something like that. What you can do is, like for Shay, like for Mr. Scott, CMT, or anybody who's like Americans, yeah, US citizen. I'm talking about US citizen. You can put money in there, like $10 or $20 every week. And then what you could do is like, at the end of the month or whenever you have an available amount, you can buy the stocks. Okay. Okay. So, okay, for us, you're there. Good. You can buy, like, shall we say we're going to buy a share of Costco, and a share of Costco, usually, I don't know what Costco ticker is. So don't ask me for the ticker number because I can't remember. Let's shall we say we go buy a share of Kirkland, and Kirkland stock is really booming. Shall we say it goes up really quick. Like, shall we say, the market is really kind to Costco because a lot of people are buying their stuff. So what you can do is tingnan mo how much is the price of that share. Shall we say it's like $100 per share? I'm like, oh crap, I only have 50 in my stash account now, Scott. So what you can do, instead of buying like the total amount of per share, you can just buy like, okay, I'll buy 50 right now. Like, I'll just gonna use my $50 to buy that share. That will only work. That's the magic of having the stash app, because you don't have to buy the whole amount. Shall we say Google, how much is the Google now? Let's say it's 1,500, sample lang, $1,500 per share right now. Automatic, I can't afford that. I can't afford, but I know, I'm guessing tomorrow it's gonna go up to 2,000 US dollars. So I'll buy it today, and then hopefully in 2 days it will turn into yung 1,500. It will go into, hypothetically, it's just like 2,500. Okay, so syempre you have gain already. So but ang pwede mo lang spend is 50, so you can just buy 50. And if you look at your stash app, there's a lot of long list of stocks there. In the US stocks, you have Dow Jones, you have S&P 500, and you have, there's so many stocks you could choose from in the US. Like I said to 4S earlier, for US stocks, we have hundreds and hundreds of blue chips. When you say blue chips po, yung po yung katulad ni Walmart, Procter and Gamble, Johnson and Johnson, any company that are old and already tested for like over 100 years, and they give you a better dividends. So iba pa yung dividends. Yung dividends, yung pang another way to make money off the stock market when you're investing. Because Apple right now, I think the last time I had, like, they're giving me like, I think it's $1.50 per every quarter per share. So those are one thing that you can those are one thing that you can consider for the US stocks, especially if you're really not sure what you're doing. Stick with investing. Do not go with day trading, because none of us have 25,000 dollars to blow in one account. I know a lot of, so one of you guys probably have money, but then just forget that. Just go for the investing part, because when you're investing, especially if you're here in the US, like for Scott's case, he wanted to do the stash. The only thing with the stash is it's a little limited. That's the only problem with the stash app, is it's limited. You can't really go beyond, like, like when you go for Merrill Edge, for E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, if you have an account with them, they will give you more information, like a profile for a company. Like, for instance, let's go back to Kirkland. Before you even go for investing, you have to ask yourself, how much money can I burn? I mean, I'm not, no, sorry, not burn. How much money can I spend on stock market? How much money can I put in where, I'm not going to have a hard time paying for my mortgage. I'm not going to have a hard time paying for my bills or buying my Starbucks, things like that. Always remember that. And you have to ask, what is your goal? Why are you investing in the first place, Scott? Of course, you wanted to make extra money, and all of us wanted to have extra money on the side. That's pretty understandable, right? So so shall we say, okay, I have extra 10 grand. I'll put it on my stock market account for my I wanted to buy some stocks. So what I would really consider when buying stocks is, I would look at the health of the company first. Like, when I was new, I would look at everything that I use in the house. I would look, who made this phone? Who makes this water? What company makes this water? Who makes the doorknob? Or who makes what company makes my lipstick? Every little thing. So what I would do after that, I'll make a big list and say, okay, that's Procter and Gamble right over there, who makes this soap, the laundry detergent, and Bayer makes aspirin. Coca-Cola is a beverage company, so they're one of those considered as like our blue chips in American stocks, no? And then the next thing I would consider is, I would look at how much is the company worth, like How much does it cost? I mean, how much is the money that they have? If you guys can pull up your phone and check how much the Apple company worth today, you can do that and check how much. And then also the next thing you have to look for a company is how much dividend can they give me? So a dividend is like a small amount of money that the company will give you every quarter for the throughout the whole year. It could be every quarter. It could be hi biker Bob, how are you doing? We're just talking about money here real quick. Well, it could be $1. The dividend could be $1. It could be $3. It could be $4. It depends on the company. But I have to warn you, just because a company is giving you a $5 per share, $5 per share, company shares of stocks, don't go for that. You have to do your own investigation. You have to look at how much money does this company owe to the whole entire bank or something, or how much money did they make for the whole year or the last 5 year. So like me and Forrest, especially Forrest Vlogs, he knows a lot of day trading stuff in the Philippines, and he needs to come up here later and explain that because I know nothing about day trading. I mean, I know a little bit, but not much. So let me go back for the investing part. For the investing, you will make money through when you buy the stock in a small amount, like you buy it cheap and you sell it high, or the probably the stock share price is pretty much the same, like it could go up and down, it could go down, but you will still make money off the dividends. And that's how a lot of people are making money from the stock investing, because of the dividends itself, especially for those the oil company, the gas company, those underground gas company in like Texas, or somewhere in Alaska, things like that. You have to look at those are the companies that actually keep digging and digging and digging and digging, and they need the money. So what they do is they give you extra amount of extra pera pag what you call that, when they make money, but then sometimes they're very stingy. So I'm sorry, let me just see, what am I reading here? I just buy a beer. Okay, you buy a beer. Good for you. The blue chips company are say, okay, yes, that's true though. Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about stocks now, Mr. Brent? You might want to come up here and explain it. So yeah. So sa Pilipinas is that clear, Scott, to you? Um, sabi ko sa'yo, Scott, hindi lang ako maganda. Hindi lang ako hot. May utak din ako. So, what was the question, Shay? What is the best company for you think that we should invest in a new investor? Here's the thing. You have to remember, if you're in the US, if you're aiming for US stocks, I would literally go for the newer stocks, the baby ones. I would not go for, okay, here's my just for me as an old investor, I will not go for we have like the giant ones. We have the Apple, we have the Google, we have the Tesla, Facebook, Amazon, and all others that are bigger companies out there. Don't go for that, because we all know we can't afford that, right? What you could do now is, if you're just starting out, I would say very basic. Study about investing, how investing works. There's always going to be like a book online you can look at. You don't necessarily have to buy a book and read it, but it's really up to you if you want to do that, because that's what I did. One good site that you can look up to is Investopedia. They do that. Motley Fool, they're pretty good about that too, but sometimes there are companies that literally what you call that, will teach you, because it took me a while before I started buying stocks with my old company 401k. So that's, yeah. But anyway, we also have always look at the smaller company, and always look at the utility company, companies that we normally use every day, like Procter and Gamble, Johnson and Johnson. They're still good. They're still good. They're still a good pick for smaller investor. And then always look at the gosh, they have a lot of terminology that you have to look at. Look at the company, how much they worth. um especially the company that makes a lot of products for hospital. There's a company that I like to follow. It's called Stryker. They make beds for the patient, wheelchairs, and all other products in the hospital. Also look at the I would look at the gas company, like the gas company, the one that they dig up in Alaska, the pipelines from Alaska down all Canada, Alaska down to lower part of the US. Look at that. And then I have actually a list, a book, a notebook that I wrote down some 5 years ago because I don't know anything about investing and I just did it like a self study. Wait, let me look. Okay, Mama Cindy. Going now. We are going to war now, so I guess the stuff. I guess war stuff are good. They had one. Who's the company? There's a company in here in the US that are I'm not really a big fan of them because they make like arms, bullets, things like that. Shoots. If I know the thicker name and the company name, I'll PM it to you, Scotty. What you call that? Yeah. So Forest, figure, numbers, earnings, debt. There you go. Like I said earlier, you need to know the figures, the number, earnings, debts, and growth of the company is a must. So the very important thing is titingnan nyo yung yung health ng company. Ibig sabihin, Tagalogin ko na lang ha, kasi para madali. Tingnan nyo kung how much is the company worth, how much is the money they're generating annually or 5 years, or and also you have to look at how much dividends they're giving because when you talk about dividends again they give it to you every 4 months, and also they give it to you annually. Depende rin sa health ng company. If the company is booming, they will give you more. But then if the company, and another thing you have to remember too with the dividends, that extra money that they give you every 4 months, not all bigger company will give you dividends because some company they may be big and they look really delicious. You want to buy them because you said, oh, they're probably going to give me higher dividends, but they're not going to give you dividends because they would rather save that extra money to make their business grow. And when the business grow, that means they got more products and parang ganun, something like that. So hindi lahat ng company na malalaki magbibigay ng dividend, so titingnan nyo rin. But also I would stay away if you're just a new investor. I would stay away from, like they call it in the Philippines, we call it basura or penny stocks, because penny stocks, I'm telling you, because I was one of the victims because I said, "Yay! I bought 1,000 share of X company and it's cost me 25 cents." Guess what? They had a stock split, and what they did is instead of getting 25 cents, naging $1 na siya. So my money went like this from this to this. So stay away from that. Canadian government is anti-oil right now. Oh yes. Sorry for you guys in Canada. True Dumb will not let the pipeline go through Shay. Okay. So 4S, you want to come up and do your part? Yeah. And also financial statement. And where do you find a financial statement? You have to sign up online for the company's website. They do have that. So 4S, so Scott, medyo Oh, Scott, are you still here? Andito ba si Scott? Because he wanted to talk about Bitcoin. He has question regarding Bitcoin too. So is Scott, are you still here or you fell asleep on me already? Okay. What was your question about Bitcoin now? You have a question regarding Bitcoin. And then I'm gonna go give the floor to 4S because he can tell you more about Philippine stocks later on. And I'm not saying I'm anti Philippine stocks because I have a love hate relationship with PSC, with the Philippine Stock Exchange, but I favor more on yes, buy low, sell high. Okay, so Scott, what was your question regarding Bitcoin again? Sorry, I know you have a burning question about that earlier. Okay, trading muna. Oh, trading. What about trading you want to know? So, kasi ganito yon. So, sa amin, between me and 4S is good with day trading. Um, and I am good with investing. I'll say I'm more educated when it comes to investing, but day trading is a totally different type of way how to make money. Because when you day trade, like I said earlier, you have to, in the Philippines, what they normally do is we have a lot of day traders in the Philippines compared probably in the US, because Filipinos are really with this with money, right? So for day trading, you can buy the stocks on the same day, and day trading. So when Scott is actually the one asking me question, that's why I'm here today, Mr. Mitch. Yeah, today's not my scheduled live streaming. Um, so for day trading, uh, you have to remember you will buy the stocks today on a trading hour, and then you have to watch the stock go up and down, and then you have to sell that stock today on the same day. When your stocks go up, you sell it, and that's how you make money. But if you buy the stock today and you didn't sell it on the same day, like within that trading hours, that will be called a swing trading, where you buy the stock now, and then hopefully tomorrow it'll boom up, and then if it doesn't boom up tomorrow, it's probably gonna go up the next day. Then if it doesn't go the next day, you're gonna end up selling it like on some day that it will actually go up. So I hope you kind of understand that. Pampinas lang po ako, Mama San. No, it's for us, the thing with the day trading is the how do I say this? Nahirapan ako mag-English kasi nalilito na ako. Uh it works pretty much the same, but the only difference in the Philippines is a lot of us in the Philippines, when we say day trading, when you say trader ka ha, trader, you can buy the stocks today or yesterday or the day before, like what happened with Now Corporation, like me and you, where we got burned big time. Especially me, I lost a lot of money with that. So when you day trade, Shay, sa Pilipinas, you can buy the stocks. Okay, piso lang siya ngayon, bilihin na natin. It's really cheap, so I can buy it. I buy it yesterday. I bought it yesterday. And then the next day, from piso, naging 20. It happened. It went up to 20, and a lot of people were so happy. So we say we went to 15 pesos per share. Then automatic, you gain so much, you can sell the whole thing if you want. So that is the day trading sa atin. Hinahabol mo, you're chasing the price to go up, and then you go, boom, you sell it. But in the US, the only rule for day trading is you gotta have 25,000 US dollars in that account, in your day trading account. Plus, you have to prepare few days before, or months or weeks before. You have to stock that stock company, and then on the day that you really want to buy it, you buy it, and then you sell it on the same day, and that's how you gain money. So you could do one, two, or multiple trades per day, as long as you maintain that 25 US dollars in your bank account, in your account. uh Other than that, when you go down, you're in a deep problem. But the only reason why you will need 25 US dollars for a day trading account here in the US, because in the US, they have this terminology, and I'm not even going to go there. In the US, they require you to have that minimum amount in order for you to cover for your losses. Because what's happening is, if you cannot cover your losses, then the bank that you borrowed money from is going to get hurt, and you're not going to be able to buy. Then you're going to get banned, and then you can't do day trading anymore. So you're going to end up turning into a swing trader. Okay, so okay, asa na tayo? Click daw link. Share link daw sabi. Okay.
I'm trying to share, Mama Sandy. So you don't have to put my face in here. I'm just sharing, okay?
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry, Scott. Okay, so Mr. Scott said, so when the BTC becomes 500, what should I do? Sell? Here's the thing with the Bitcoin, Scott. Let me just go back, okay? I would really warn people not to go for Bitcoin if they don't know anything about day trading or stock trading, or you don't have the very basic, because what's going to happen, it's going to burn you real quick. Your 5,000 or your 500 US dollars is going to go down the drain really quick, because you have to remember Bitcoin is pretty new. It's a cryptocurrency. Nobody holds it, nobody owns it, but everybody is keeping track of it. Way back then, like 10 years ago, you can buy it for like what, 25 cents, $2, whatever, and then you're good to go. So now at this time, the last time I checked, Bitcoin price is 8,000 US dollars plus, or 8,700. And I don't even keep track anymore because I'm getting really irritated because it stays on like 7,000, 6,000 level for months and months and months. So there's something. Here's one thing you have to remember: if anything going on somewhere in part of the world, other part of the world, or something that triggers it, everybody's gonna start selling, selling, selling. So the price is just gonna go up. The the demand's gonna go skyrocket. So people's gonna end up buying it. So for the Bitcoin part, always remember, you cannot hold it. You don't own it. So everybody pretty much kind of own it. So what you can do is you have to buy a portion. They can say one Bitcoin is 8,700 something something today, but not necessarily that you have to buy that entire 8,000 US dollars. You can buy Bitcoin in smaller increment. If you have $20, by all means buy it at $20. If you have 100, buy it at 100. But you always have to remember, you're risking yourself of losing that $25 or $25 or your $100 or $500, whatever, because it could go up, it could go down. So you have to know. You also need to know how the Bitcoin what's the word for S, the chart. So for me and for S, we read the chart. We have the we have to read the indicators. Like 4S, he knows a lot more of indicators. There you go. There's my man. Hi. Hello. So,
Hi,
so you
hello,
have to, hi.
Mama
Tapusin
San.
ko lang, saglit lang. Nagpapakute lang ako saglit lang kasi may tao dito.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Hi. So so let me go back for Scott. So if you put in like
Hello.
$500 in Bitcoin, I mean, shall we say you put $100 on Bitcoin, what you can do is just kind of monitor it if it goes up or down. I don't know who is your broker. I mean, I don't know who's your crypto wallet, because if you have Bitcoin, if you plan to invest money or you trade Bitcoin, you might need to have a crypto wallet. So for me personally, I have my crypto wallet in my phone, and I also have it on my laptop. And I put like a minimum amount in there. I don't want to put too much money in there because I don't want to lose it in one pop. So for Bitcoin, for crypto, let's just go with the crypto first. Cryptocurrency is pretty new. It goes, a lot of people doesn't believe in it. Even the banks probably didn't want to believe in it. But guess what? There are some bigger banks in the US that are actually uh, seriously looking at it now, and I'm pretty sure they have that too. But for Bitcoin, you, like I said, sabi ko kanina, hindi mo na kailangan bilihin yung total 8,000 US dollars na isa. One Bitcoin is $8,000 plus. You don't have to buy that. Buy it in a smaller increment and work on that one instead. So what you can do is like what I normally do for my Bitcoin. I only I will not say trade Bitcoin. I will say I chupitera ako eh. Chupitera ako, like
Yeah,
term. I don't know what they call it in the US, but normally what I would do is like when an X amount of Bitcoin from my crypto wallet goes up, I'll just steal that extra $20, steal it, take it out, and put it back in my bank account. So that's how I make money off it. But um, Scott, tagalogin ko na lang para maintindihan mo. Pag nakita mo na umakyat na yung, if you have, so we say $200 there, umakyat siya ng 275, nakawin mo na yung 75 US dollars. Take it out. Take it out, put it back in your bank, and then aakyat na naman yan. It will go up again. It will go down. If it go down, don't worry about it, guys. It's not really gonna go back to like freaking $1,000 per ano ha, per one Bitcoin. We're probably gonna go down to 5K, but never it will go down again to like $2 or $100. Never, it will happen. I bet my life with that. So I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, so ganito lang
wala
gawin.
man.
Always monitor your app. I don't know who's your app for your Bitcoin. Like me, I have several of them, several wallet, and I have it in my laptop too. Always monitor it every day. I normally monitor it like ano, every
Oh.
sometimes kada minuto, 30 minutes. I do that. I can steal money from it. What you could do is I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know who's your crypto wallet. Crypto wallet is very important. And for the Philippines, guys, yung mga taga Pilipinas, sabihin ko sa inyo, you have an app there in the Philippines called
Alin?
coins.ph. And even me myself, I
Dito
own
mag-list sa akin.
coins.ph at meron akong account na pera
Nag-list ulit.
coin.ph para makabili ng siopaw, makabili ng balot, quick, everything, or buy a plane ticket. But meron tayo sa Pilipinas, untrusted one in the Philippines. Again, I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying that's what I use. Coins.ph. Yun lang siya. Yun ang pinaka trusted na um, trusted ko na company in the Philippines na for crypto wallet. And you can cash it through Union Bank. You can cash it
Mm.
I think Globe din ata or 7-Eleven in the Philippines. They have that. But here in the US,
7-Eleven, Mama Sandy, they
yeah,
accept
7-Eleven. There you
sa
go.
coins.
Yeah, and then also for I would say if you're pretty new, uh I'm going to the Philippines, Mr. Mick. I'm going to the Philippines. But I'm not sure when. Uh, if you're pretty new with crypto, make it simple. Make it simple. Just put in enough money na you can handle, that you can actually lose. Kaya ako sinasabi na only put money that you know that you can lose because always expect that once you put money in cryptocurrency, you will guarantee you will lose that money. And I don't want you to come crying to me and say, Demi said, I'm gonna make money off it. But you know what? You have to know you have to do your own diligent study, your research before you can go in that. I would recommend sa inyo, stick with Bitcoin and there's another one actually I forgot what it was, but stick with Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies you can use is just trash. Okay? I don't even go for Bitcoin. Just go for Bitcoin and oh, forgot the other one. But don't put all your money in it because if you put your money in it, I guarantee you will lose everything. Okay, and I don't want you to be paying. Um, so asa na ba? Magbasa muna tayo. Yeah. Uh, I'm not really sure when am I gonna go, but then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go on my what you call this on my reunion, and that's like 9 months from now. Uh, they say invest money you can afford to lose. Yes, tama yung sinasabi mo, sister Jessie Joy, and also what else am I saying? I talk too much that I don't even know what to say anymore. So ask me questions, Scott, if you have any more question. I know you're super interested. I know you started investing on one of the emerging stocks that you need to have a card. Yeah, you need to have a card for that before you can even touch your hands with it. So yeah. Yeah. Ano 4S, ready ka na? Scott, if you have a question for 4S, please do ask a question because he'll be willing to answer your question. Asa na? Ano na? 4S.
Huwag mo i-isip pag may ads.
Ano yan?
Kaya nga eh.
So we have Emily Ortega. Shay, still here? Are you listening, Shay? I hope you have any more questions, Shay. Jessie, meron ka pang question para sa akin tsaka kay 4S. So, usapang Bitcoin lang po, usapang investing tsaka day trading because we had a discussion earlier regarding investing and day trading and far away with the investment. What about what particular aspect ng investment ang gusto mong malaman? Okay, so here's the thing with a good thing about investing too, because when we go to work, when we work for a company, meron silang sinasabi na ano, they have the 401k, 401k, Roth IRA, or things like that, or anything. But normally, in general, they have 401k, and I'm pretty sure you're well aware of that, Scotty. For 401k, they only take the money, X amount of money in your paycheck every 2 weeks, and then they will invest that, and then also it's merong tax deferral, but you have to remember every time when they say the government will tell you, oh, there's a tax deferral for 401k. And guess what? Hi Helicat. And guess what? You're not gonna you're not gonna get taxed on now, but by the time you take that money away, when you take that money out, what will happen is they will tax you. That's where they're gonna hammer you with the taxes. But for me, under 60, 55, 59 and a half, I get more taxes to pay and a penalty because I pulled it out from my account. So another best way you can do for the investment, Scott, since you're how can I start with $1,000? Here's another thing too, what you can do, Scott. If you have $1,000 kind of laying around anywhere, what you can do is put it in what an account called Roth IRA, individual retirement account. There's two kinds now. There's a Roth IRA, which is you put the money yourself in, and then you don't get to touch that until you reach 59 and a half. And I'm pretty sure we're pretty much on the same age, Scott. You're what, 47? I think we're on the same age. You can't touch the money though if you have the Roth IRA. You can only touch that when you hit 59 and a half. Otherwise you're gonna get penalized. You're gonna have some kind of penalty. And and the good thing about Roth IRA is that's the amount of money that you can put. Oh, 41. Oh my God.
Mama Sandy,
41 ka lang. I didn't know that. I'm older
sorry
than
to
you
ano
then.
nang intahan.
Okay lang. Can I find it sa stash? For the stash, I don't think they offer I don't think they offer okay lang po, lang ka lang. I don't think they offer for when I mean a Roth IRA. And I think they only have you're able to just buy stocks for yourself. That's it. For another thing too, there's another thing they call traditional IRA, which is that's another thing. It's just like in 401k mo, they're just gonna roll it over into traditional IRA, and a company will the company investment firm will invest it for you, and they have like a financial advisor that will work with you, and then they will invest the money for you. But again, you can touch the money, yes, but you're gonna get some kind of penalty when you're under 59 and a half. So for you, if you have $1,000, I would say ilagay mo na lang sa investment, sa pwede mo rin ilagay sa stash. But kung ako sa'yo, monitor it first, because honestly, for my stash, I haven't withdraw anything yet. I just keep putting in, and I'm probably gonna withdraw it pretty soon when I go broke. Like broker than broke. But right now, so far, hindi pa naman. So, kung ako sa'yo, just kind of study the stocks and then just buy that. And then you can also open like a Roth IRA account. Kung depende kung anong banko mo, whatever bank that you use, you can ask them for information. Do you have Roth IRA account in your do you have a Roth IRA in your bank or your facility or whatever bank? And then you can open that, and then whatever how much money you have, you just contribute. Mag-contribute ka na lang. And then you put money every month or every year or whatever, every whenever, as long as you have extra money. But you cannot touch that money until you reach a certain age, like 59 and a half. And also you will also need to kind of maintain certain amount of money there, like for instance, sabi mo 41 ka na, pwede ka mag-contribute ng amount, but meron kang limit. Sorry guys, mahina ang internet ko. Okay. Okay. So yun. So stash kasi, Scott, they only have limited number or amount ng mga companies na pwede mong anuhan, ma-investan. But if you go for like a broker like TD Ameritrade or E-Trade, normally they will allow you to open an account. Back in the day, like 5 years ago, you can open a Roth IRA if you have like $100. The minimum is $100 or $1,000. It depends. But the good thing about that is, yung Roth IRA mo magiging ano siya, like it's like a it's like a self-directed account. So meaning you're the one. Hello, Mr. Eric Bond. Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you for being here. They cost big time. Actually, everything pretty much costs big time though. Like for instance, if you open the best way to do it, I think you could open like a account with investing account. Like if you check mo yung Charles Schwab investor checking, because I have one of those, and then they have investor checking. You can put money aside just like how you put money on your stash, and then when you put money there on the side, you can collect enough money, and then you can buy stocks as well. So you can buy many stocks, like stocks from international companies. Like I have a lot from China. I have one of those. An oil company also. You can do that, and then if you want to sell the stocks, you can sell it, and then yung pera mo mapupunta dun sa investor checking, and then the investor checking is like hindi mo na gagamitin yung check. You don't have to use a check. You don't have to write a check. You can request for a debit card. And the good thing about that, Scott, again, I'm not like promoting it. I'm not really like kind of like promoting it. I'm just saying it because I used it. So yung sa Charles Schwab investor checking, they will give you a debit card, and you can go all over the world. You can withdraw money from ATM machine. You can go to the Philippines, you can go to Hong Kong, you can go to Japan, Korea, all over, and you're not gonna be charged for a fee, because they waive that fee for you, because that is the goodness of Charles Schwab investor checking. So oil is about to go up, going to attack the oil feeds. Yeah, they're starting to blow it up actually, and to be honest, I'm not happy about it, because a lot of people are gonna get hurt. But that's how it is. It's happened before, and it's gonna happen again. The best way to deal with it is just let's just be calm and not panic, and let's just hope and pray that the people involved's not gonna get affected, because they're not going to be the only people who's going to get affected, those people up there, but then also us. It's going to be like a domino effect. Everything's going to go sky high, and people's going to panic. Everybody's going to be like, Stas is still sending. Yeah, I actually have one in my phone, but to be honest, Scott, I try not to kind of use that, because if you have so much debit card, you know what's going to happen? You're going to end up like, oh, I have so much hi. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. You're gonna end up having so much debit card that you're gonna end up spending more money instead of saving. That's the reason why you're having this stash app, because you want to save money. Because here's a thing, Scott. If you're 41 years old, and then stuff already high. Yeah, I live in Hawaii. I can vouch to that. Gas here is so expensive. It's like $3 something per gallon. So while you're like in your early 40s, Scott, what you can do is save as much as you can now, because the only regret I have, when I was in my 20s, I didn't really care. I only started when I was like early 30s, and it took me a while before realizing, crap, some of these days I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna end up penniless, I'm gonna be homeless, and I didn't want to be like that. But Scotty, what I could advise you is you might want to look at the investing first, and then save as much money as you can, and also you can here's the thing, Scotty, ganito na lang ha, explain ko na, I'll speak in Filipino so Scotty can really take it in. Kasi ganito yon, when I was a registered nurse, Scott, half ng paycheck ko, ang ginagawa ko, kada sweldo, hindi naman sa pagmamayabang, 1,000. Hello, Tondo Boy. How are you doing, my friend? Kamusta ka na? Tondo Boy, kamusta? How are you doing? What you call this? Sino wala na yung ano ko nalito na ako kasi hindi si Tondo Boy Ang gwapo kasi. Scott, when I was working as a nurse, yung kada sweldo, sabihin ko na lang 1,000, hindi man sa pagmamayabang, 1,000 tinatabi ko na para dun sa investing account. So that's why na-accumulate ko masyado yung mga stocks, kasi parang hayok na hayok ako Mabuti kagising ko na. Good morning to you, Tondo Boy. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Akat ka dito. Gusto mo? Gusto mo umakyat? Anybody wants to come up? Tondo Boy, you want to come up? You can come up and say hello to everybody. We're just talking about investing, stocks, things like that. Kapatid, hanggang sa Scott, and hanggang sa na-collect ko yung amount, and then keep on investing and investing and investing and investing, and never in my entire life uh, that I would realize that one of this day I will we stop working and not worry about not having money for coffee, not having money to go out with my son or go to the movie. Kasi maraming a lot of us, actually, I blogged about it, that um we tend to, we work every day we work hard every day, because sometimes not really, now we don't really realize that we just work, and then we earn, and we buy things because we want to compete with other people, that they have a nice handbag, nice cell phone, things, this and that. But we forgot to realize that we need to enjoy din, no, at the same time, yung mga pinaghirapan natin. Like, I would recommend for the younger people, especially if you're just starting out, the 20s, the 30s, that the early 40s, to save money now and put it in an investing account, because you never really know. The next thing you know, well, you'll be 47, you'll be 50, and guess what? You don't want to work anymore because you're tired and you're burned out, and you want to enjoy life, you want to drink coffee, and you just want to watch people kind of like work their asses off. So sa akin tong the last 2 years, like almost 2 years that I've been home, I really did enjoy it, because from day one when I came here in the US, I work. I work more hours probably than anybody else from my workplace. Kasi matakaw ako sa pera, gahaman ako. Kaya I work, and then I got burned out, and I said, you know what, screw this, I'll stop. Okay, sure. Okay, mamaya na konti magluluto ako, mabuti gising lang. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say. I hope that answers your question, Scotty. Nasagot ko ba? I recommend. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but not all of us swims though. Not everybody swims like you, Mr. Mitch, because you can do it every day. But yeah, that's a good ano din. Lahat naman aminado ako, mukha akong pera. No, seriously, Scotty, I will tell you, when I was working, I'm such a money hungry, because money hungry, but not like money hungry like I would take advantage of people, other people, to gain something from them. No, I'm money hungry in a way that I came from a very poor family. We have nothing at all, and I don't want to end up, living very uncomfortable. Like, wala kang makain, like you can't buy coffee. You can't, Starbucks is one of my thing that I buy, and I can't probably go a day without it. And I'm sorry, you might say, "Oh, why Starbucks is so expensive? Like, how much is it now? $4." But the thing is, whatever, every little things that makes me happy right now, I'll buy it. Cause you know why? Um, cause you know why? You don't really know when you're gonna die, when you're gonna croak. You may be here today, but you don't know tomorrow you'll be gone. Like, you'll just go have a heart attack and die somewhere, and they're not even gonna find you. So that's why enjoy mo na while you're young. While you're able to enjoy mo na kung anong meron, and don't worry about anything else like other people's problem. Forget that. Don't even worry about that. Just mind your own problem, mind and your own finances, and just just be happy, and try to be selfish, and try to be uh ang hirap kasi explain kasi I already experienced it, kasi like just enjoy the life that you wanted, instead of, oh, I have a plan next year, I have a plan in 10 years, I'm gonna go to Paris, I'm gonna go there. Don't do that. Do if you can afford to do it today, just do it today. Otherwise, you never really know when you're gonna croak. So just do it now. If you want to smoke cigar, go ahead, smoke cigar. If you want to drown yourself, marinate yourself with alcohol, by all means do it. You want to drink, eat sugar or whatever, chocolate, do it. Asan na ba tayo? Aloha to your sister. Hi, Annalyn Blogs. Hello. I see you swimming at the beach. Yeah, I do swim in the beach, and I can actually go deeper, but I prefer to swim in a place where there's a lot of people, because just in case I get bitten by a shark, or if I drown, then somebody could save me. Yeah, but other than that, I can swim. Okay, so Forest Vlog. Ano Forest Vlog? Ano na? True, sabi ni Mr. Scott CMT, true. That is why I haven't been traveling a lot. Yeah, if you can manage to travel, if you can afford to travel, go to places, not like just the places that a lot of people would like to visit. I know a lot of people, excuse me, Shay, a lot of people would like to go see Paris. A lot of people wants to see fancy places, go to those fancy places. And to me, if you're going to ask me, I would go to places where not a lot of people go to. Like, you literally have to put a map or prepare something, and you have to work for your food, things like that. Because to me, I'm after the experience. If I'm probably gonna go to Paris and enjoy the nice fancy hotel, or a fancy hotel, or stay in a hotel and enjoy, I might as well just stay here in Hawaii, right? My husband is agreeing and laughing at the same time. And I told you so. Bakit? Ang morbid. No, I'm not morbid. No, Scotty. I'm gonna tell you, I'm just being a realist, because I've been through a lot of crap in my life, that I realized that I care so much about a lot of people, a lot of relatives, a lot of friends. I put them first. And then what happened to me after, when I was on my lowest of the low, I can't even find them. So I said, you know what? Screw you, F you. I'll enjoy my life. I'll be greedy. So I'm in my happiest right now. Although I cry sometimes because I get pissed off with a lot of stuff, but I'm on my happiest. It's not called morbid, because again, you never really know. I'm 47, you're 41, you will be 45, 46, 48, 49, and you never know if you're gonna have like a freaking heart attack, and then what? All of your money, where's that gonna go? Do you think you can carry all of your money in your grave? You know who's gonna feast on it? Your kids. Your three kids is gonna say, yay, dad is gone, I'm rich, I have money. No, hindi, sinasabi ko lang naman ng totoo. Dahil you have to be realist sometimes, because if you're not real, if you're not gonna keep it real, and really, think of what's the possibility, then you're pretty much missing out. That's why palagi ko sinasabi sa kanila, enjoy what you have right now. Whatever you're lacking, don't even wish for it, because it might not happen, it might not come to you. But if you do enjoy your life now, like I've been telling, like I talk to Shay every day. So right, that's one thing you have to know. I realized that too with my son. I'm not saying I save up a lot for him, but then why would I give him money when he doesn't even work hard for it? He didn't even work hard for it. Like, literally, to go, mommy, let's go to McDonald's to go buy this, buy that. And to be honest, he doesn't even know how I make the money. He doesn't even know how hard I have to work for that money. So why would I give him everything, right? So, but yeah, I put money for his education, just in case you want to go to college. So yeah, Mr. Scott, normal po. We have reasons to work harder to provide for our family. But for like in the case of Forest Blog, you don't have any kid yet, so you gotta learn how to step out of your comfort zone, and try to kind of enjoy your life. Start dating now, Forrest. Start checking out some other people. And also, you can have fun. Like, maybe if I go to the Philippines, we can go clubbing. And then we can act crazy. We can do that if I go to the Philippines. Puntahan kita sa inyo. And then Shay said, no, the worms in the box. Yes. You did it very well, Mama Sandy. Yeah. To tell you honestly, I don't have any regrets right now. I don't have any regrets. I don't wish for anything big, as long as I can pay for my medical insurance, as long as I can pay my bills, as long as I can eat outside once in a while and go out, date myself, I'll go see a movie. Hey, so be it. I'll be happy with that. So you should do the same thing for us, because like I said all the time, how many times I tell you guys, life is really short. You never really know. You can be 41 and you're going to be dead by tomorrow. Or you can be 35 or 32. Belated happy birthday, by the way, Forest Vlog. And you never know. So just, I don't know. It's hard for me to say this, but just kind of like live right now. And don't stress yourself too much with little things. Like even for financial issue, like the even for investing thing, make it simple. Make a goal. Why are you saving money? Why are you investing? And what is that money for? If you have money now, why do you want it more? And you have to remember, if you're an American, it's harder because what's gonna happen is Uncle Sam's gonna look at you. Even if you put that money up in Cayman Islands, you go live in Monaco, they're still gonna keep track of you. And even if you put it in a pillow in the Philippines, they're still gonna keep track of you. Uh Me too. Okay, enjoy life. I know, Forrest, dapat magiging ka naman, always be safe. Yeah, makikinang host charge muna. Yeah, because, you know, that's why you guys work. Because I'm going back to the workforce again. It's not because I really wanted the money. Yes, I need the money for extra investing and traveling someday, but I want to be useful. I want to go back to the chaos again. I kind of miss the chaos. I kind of miss that tension at work, the pressure. And I'm doing it probably just part-time. Yeah. And then who else? Okay, so yeah, I know, 4S, you want to talk now? 4S, you want to say something? You want to discuss your thing? I saw your uh I saw your New Year's Eve party looks fun. Whose party? Mine or somebody else? Uh and then yeah, yung nanay nila may ano yan. Thanks for so much. Okay. So ano yung sabi ni Scott? Yung nanay nila na may boyfriend na nakikinabang, let's see. See, that's the thing when you have when you have an ex-wife. That's the only problem. The ex-wife always takes the money. That's why I didn't want to get married at the very beginning, because I know I'm gonna lose out because never mind. I'm gonna lose out because never mind again. Yeah, so asa na dapat enjoy ka always, yeah. Yeah, so far as ano na, you wanna explain yourself to Scott if he has a question regarding stocks in the Philippines, things like that, because I'm running out of things to say. I'm just gonna sit here and drink water. So feel free to come up, Forrest. Ano na. Yeah, I had a wonderful New Year's. Okay. Desert Garden. Okay, okay, 4S. Ano na, 4S. You wanna explain to Scott about the stocks in the Philippines, because he probably wanted to question. Mr. Scott, I'm enjoying naman, but I have set my priorities muna. Anong priorities ang meron sa 4S? You explain it to me. Kung ang priority mo, alagaan mo ang family mo, that's not too bad, but always have to remember that you should take care of you first before you take care of somebody else, because you never really know if pagkailanganin mo yung funds. Hello, John. How are you doing? Kamusta ka na, John? Kamusta na? Gusto mo makiat dito? Akat ka dito kung gusto mo. Happy New Year to you too. And yeah. Ano, 4S? Akyat ka? You wanna come up now, 4S, and explain yourself to Scott? We probably appreciate our life, what we have also at the moment. Yeah, that's true, because maikli ang buhay natin, maikli. Hindi mo talaga alam kung sino ang mauuna sa atin. It could be me, it could be you. You have to be selfish once in a while. I am selfish. I'm always been selfish now. Just letting you know, John. Yeah. So, ano na, 4S? Mark Amante vlog. Hi, host. Hello, everyone. How are you too? 4S, you're ignoring me now. You want to explain yourself to Scott, because Scott probably have more question. And I hope that you kind of understand it. Sometimes you need to be consider to yourself first before giving to other things. That's true too. I did a lot of consideration to others, and to tell you honestly, I'm not going back there. Mama San, I know you are it for 4S blog. Yeah, because start dating, OMG. There's nothing wrong with you going out on a date or checking other people out, 4S, because you're very single. Wala kang anak, wala kang you gotta start, because hindi mo malayan 40 ka na, next thing you know, you're 50, and you don't want to do it anymore because you're so uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah. Come up here then. Akan ka na dito. Diyan ka lang, diyan, unahan na ka na sa bahay mo. Yeah. So if you guys are not friends among each other, please be friends with each other. I'm not even gonna talk about that because we have our own topic here. Yeah. So 4S John Kalandian. Ano John? So John, are you 4S, akit ka ba hindi? Kasi sasara ko na lang 'to kung wala na. If you guys have any more question, please feel free blah, feel free to ask question to Forest Blog, and if you have more question regarding investing, you can ask me. Otherwise, let's call it a night because I need to go sleep too. It's already 9:45. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Forest log, when you are going to live your life you really wanted, when you're a little bit more time, have to start actually. Yeah, that's true too. Start now because you never really know when you're going to go. Yeah. Ano na? So okay na, Scott. Scott, you still there? So we have 14 people in the stream. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. And yeah, I'm still here. You have any more question, Miss Shay or Mr. Shutterbug has any more question? Please ask, and we can discuss it. And for S, parang iniignore. I guess the question we were discussed. Okay na. Sobrang thank you, Demi, for helps a lot, pero expect more question. Walang problema. We have the GC naman eh. So you can always ask for question, but I do hope that na pumasok sa iyo sa mo na may naitulong ako kasi sa totoo lang I would recommend for the younger people, especially the young ones, should start early, because if you don't start early and if you wait long time, kasi the number one reason why they put up start investing is because they keep saying that oh, bata pa ako eh, I'm still young, I have more time to go to invest. That's why. And then by the time they hit 30, 35, they don't have a house, they don't have bank account. They may have bank account, but money in the bank goes pretty fast, especially if you're young and then you have like a different priorities. So I would suggest gawin niyo na habang maaga pa. Yeah, so okay na. So nasagot na natin ang mga katanungan at kinakatuwa ko po na nandito kayong lahat at nagpapasalamat ako andito. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna live forever. Well, it's actually I totally agree with you. If you wanna live forever, you can do that. um you can do that, but you have to start now. I'm pretty sure you don't have a problem financially, you don't have a problem with that, so you're in a good position, I guess. But also you can also make sure you take care of yourself. Be healthy and be positive always and not stress out, and you know exactly what to do. I don't have to tell you because you're a grown man. 35 is when you do 35 is when you first divorce, when you lose your house and everything you work hard for, but you have plenty of time. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. That's the only thing with a divorce, and I never been to one, so I don't know how it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Same thing, as painful as when you separate from your spouse, or you break up with your longtime partner. I had a 20-year uh partnership, and yeah, but let's not talk about that. Can you discuss about app? Yung app. Okay, so my son took my phone. Mr. Scott CMT said, huntingin ko si 4S para ko sa Pilipinas. Yeah, you guys, see, the thing is, when you go to the Philippines, always plan to meet your whoever, kung sino man yung gusto yung ma-meet. Like literally, I would probably meet 4S. I'm willing to meet Earl, Super Earl, Win Castro, and all other of the guys from our group, because I find them really interesting, and I would love to see and find out what they're like in real person. Not necessarily to collab, but then at least get together and maybe talk about not just about vlogging, but also what they do in real life, things like that. Okay, Shay. Okay, hunting. Okay, can you discuss about the app? So the app, yung tinatanong mo, yung Stash app. So Stash app is actually available I believe it's only available in the US. So it's available on your, if you have an Android phone like mine, you have that. If you have it on if you have an iPhone, I'm pretty sure you have that. You can download it. You can download it both on your laptop or your mobile phone. And I would literally encourage you guys to just download it through your app, your mobile phone, because it's handy. You can use it anywhere, when you're out of your home where the internet, as long as there's an internet, you can do that. um you can monitor your stocks. I'm not sure if they have like a chart for the stocks there, but then there are also other apps that you can use, like Acorn. um Pangga ari siya diri subong gapamati sa akon. So welcome to my live stream, Superwoman Bing. Ari siya subong, ara siya da. Hipos ka lang, sana siya dito ba? Ari siya di. Huwag ka lang maingay. Huwag ka lang maingay. You can use Acorn. Acorn is also another app that you can use, but then I think Acorn, they can use that you can do day trading there, but I haven't used it because again I don't do day trading. Um, you can also, there's a lot of apps actually. Oh, ayan na si 4S. So if you guys have any question,
Hello.
hi, good night, Mr. Mish.
Narinig ako, Mama San.
Ano?
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Yeah, talk.
Hindi choppy.
Hindi
Lumipat lang
choppy.
ako ng
Baka na kanina ka choppy ka ng choppy eh. Okay ka. Okay ka. Yeah, go
kanina
ahead.
kasi nalaglag ako.
That's fine. You're fine.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Sana sa baba.
Hmm. So
Mm.
Scott has a question. So you can
Si Kuya Scott, i-recruit natin. Joke lang. I remember kasi yung one time na nag-discuss tayo about sa stock market investment. Tapos meron tayong guest na nag-anon about dun sa parang naging siya, skeptic about investing kasi yung iba yan, yung klaseng investment yung nasalihan niya. So
the
yun.
investment, yeah. Eh,
Naalala mo yun?
Teka muna, ano muna tayo, just a disclaimer. Forest Blog
Yeah.
is talking about stock investing, not yung mga Facebook ha, iba pa yon ha.
Oh,
Okay, go.
yung mga network, baka
Totally different. Yes.
matawag nito, ma-miscommunicate or ma-misinterpret nila yung
Yeah.
pinag-uusapan natin.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, actually sa lahat na nagtatanong, this live streaming is yung actually nag-started sa group chat, yung about sa inquiry ni Kuya Scott regarding stock market investment.
Mm.
So, since nagkaroon ng maraming topic, so yun, nag-LS tayo. So, ngayon na ako nakakit kasi walang signal doon sa higaan, Mama Sandy.
That's
Kaya
fine.
lumipat ako dito sa
Just talk about your
harap.
things. You don't have to apologize. Go ahead.
Yung regarding sa Kuya Scott, ano ba yung questions mo? Mag-umpisa ako sa binanggit lahat ni Mama Sandy regarding sa investment. So, dito kasi sa Pinas at saka sa US, halos may mga kaibahan for sure, pero di lang tayo ma-confuse. Pero the laying principle behind sa trading at saka investment is halos the same lang naman. So, probably I would discuss about sa trading, pero Tagalogin ko na lang kasi hindi naman ako masyado nag-i-English.
That's fine.
So,
Okay lang yan. Wala na yung Inglesero. Umalis na siya.
ay, wala na ba siya?
Tulog mo sa Inglesero.
Hello everyone. Okay, so yun po yung disclaimer ha. We're not promoting any company or any like any investment na nagre-recruit or something. We're just brainstorming about stock trading. So binanggit ni Mama San kanina yung about sa investment. So probably I would talk about trading. Sa trading kasi especially pang local lang ako hindi ako magto-talk about sa US kasi hindi ko pa talaga actually na-try. I've been in stock market for almost 4 years already na. So maganda naman ang So kung Kuya Scott ang tinatanong mo kung ano yung principle sa trading, it is more likely binanggit mo na kanina. It's more on buying low or you buy at low price and then sell at high price. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Pero merong maraming question. How you determine kung yun na yung presyo niya ay mababa, yun na ba yung presyo niya na mababa, or yun na ba yung presyo niya na mataas na magsi-signal sa'yo na to give you signal na magbenta ka na or sell signal. So, sinabi ko kanina sa group chat na iba ang Pinas kasi trading sa Pinas is iba talaga ang environment. Kahit si Mama Sandy maka-attest to that kasi sa Pilipinas uso yung hyping and bashing. So, uso din yung news trading or speculative trading. News trading regards to sa mga it's a good news or a bad news of a certain company na magpapublic. So, basta mayroong magsa-circulate na news, kabahan ka na with regards to your stocks kasi it's either give your stocks a positive or a negative result. Pwedeng makapagpababa, pwedeng magtaas, at pwede itong sakyan ng mga taong nagtitake advantage with regards to stocks trading. Usually, sinasakyan nila yung hype or sinasakyan nila yung bash ng certain stocks. Hinahype para makabenta pa sila higher and binabash para bumaba yung presyo ng stocks at makabili sila ng maraming stocks with their amount. So, yun yung kumbaga yung trading, yun yung parang dirty secret sa trading dito sa atin sa Pinas. But sabi ko nga, once na na-incline ka or natuto ka or nakasurvive ka dito sa atin sa Pinas, probably kayang-kaya mong pumasok sa international market like oil, gold, or US stocks. Pero as of now, may share ko lang is yung regarding lang dito sa Pinas stocks. Sa atin kasi, I think narinig nyo na yung blue chips at saka penny. So yung blue chips, yun yung 30 companies na malalaking company dito sa atin na kumbaga parang barometer ng economy natin. So guys, ang stock market is actually pwede natin tong may relate talaga. Malaki yung relationship niya sa certain economy. At the same time with the political issues ng isang bansa. So, yun po yun. So, maraming stocks ang naapektuhan with regards to political, sabihin natin political climate or political decisions ng mga leaders ng isang country. So, isa din yung factor. So, siguro mag-umpisa ako sa mga factor kung bakit nag-move yung price ng stocks. Kasi I think Kuya Scott needed kung ano ba yung ano yung mga factors. Okay. First factor is masasabi natin na yung stock trading or stock market investing is more likely presyo niya is nag-move because of the law of the supply and demand. The law of supply and demand, so basic economic principle. So kung mataas yung demand and then mababa yung supply, so probably the price will surge up. But if the demand is very low or no demand at all, pero yung supply niya is mataas, then probably the price of the certain stock will surge down or bababa siya ng husto. Kasi nga, mataas yung demand, pero mataas yung supply pero walang demand. So yun yung parang basic principle. Kaya siya nasasakyan ng mga hype or bash kasi usually some newbies or sabihin na lang natin na pumasok sila sa stocks without enough knowledge, yung baguhan pa sila, na-hype lang sila sa Facebook group na, ikaw magusto mo? No? Sige ma, bumili ka, tatlo. Wait lang may nagtinda ng merienda. so yun yung mga isa sa mga sorry. Yun yung isa sa mga factors na nag-move ng presyo. So basic is the law of supply and demand. So that's why sa ating Pilipinas, once na merong bad news sa certain company, tapos magsa-circulate na siya ngayon sa mga Facebook groups, sa lahat ng mga media platforms na blah blah blah, ng blah blah blah, and the bad news is ganito, ganyan. So, yun na yun. Natatakot yung ibang investor, natatakot yung ibang trader. That's why they sell their stocks, they sell their positions, they dump their positions even at the lower prices. That's the trigger. Yun yung pagbaba ng presyo. So, the other way around naman, yung pagtaas ng presyo, pagtaas naman ng presyo is because of ganun din. May mga scenario din na nung mga good news. Kahit hindi ganun ka ka-reliable yung source once na may pumasok na good news, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So, yun na naman sasakyan ng mga hyper para mapataas o ma-search up pa yung presyo. So, more likely, parang hindi ito nag-exist sa US stock or sa international stock kasi napakalaki or napaka-broad ng market. Sa US, dito sa Pilipinas, sa PSEI, ano talaga siya, present. That's why, yun yung pinaka-ano nyo na maging precautionary measure nyo when you are buying or when you are entering a trade dito sa atin. So, pinaka-importante is a diligence. So, kailangan may sarili, nabanggit ni Mama Sandy kanina na kailangan meron ka sariling investigation, meron kang sariling pag-aaral, meron kang sariling data, meron kang sariling basis sa pagbili mo ng certain stocks. Hindi yung bumili ka lang because na-hype ka. Bumili ka lang kasi narinig mo na may good news. Bumili ka lang kasi narinig mo na sasali sa bidding sa pagiging third telco. No, bumili ka. So, probably, hindi yun yung mga factors. So, you must have your own due diligence in buying a certain stocks. Then, you must have also due diligence yung mga still signal na kailangan mo kung magbebenta ka na ngayon ng stocks. Okay, yun po yung mga factors. Isa sa mga factors, Kuya Scott, na kino-consider when you're entering a trade. Yun dito sa Pinas sa landscape natin sa PSEI. So, yun po yun, isa sa mga factors. I think, may question pa ba?
Na yung yung kaibahan ng ng sa Pilipinas. Sa Pilipinas kasi pag sinabi mo na mag-i-invest ka sa Pilipinas sa stock market, unang-una, it's the same thing din po katulad ng dito sa US. Kailangan mo kailangan mo ng broker din. Maraming broker din sa atin sa Pilipinas. Tapos kailangan alam mo din kung ano yung thank you Sis Mary, thank you so much. Kailangan mo rin alamin ang information about what company kasi ano lang yan yung mga klase ng classification ng stock sa atin. Merong common stock, may preferred stock, tsaka class Class A, blue chips. Blue chips?
Yeah.
Blue chips.
Merong mga preferred stocks, yung mga preferred kasi yun yung walang sense of ownership yung certificate nila, pero they are preferred in terms of dividends, in terms also of liquidation when kung merong magko-close na stocks, ano bang tawag din yung mga magko-close na company, usually they are given the payment first, yung mga preferred investor. So, sa common stock naman, since you're a common shareholder, ibig sabihin, malugi or magkumita yung company, you're part of it, you're a shareholder. So, ang stocks, guys, is more likely, it's a sense of ownership. When you buy Jollibee, ibig sabihin nun, bumili ka ng konting share ni Jollibee, ibig sabihin nun, meron ka ng konting share nun. May-ari ka na ng konti sa Jollibee, pero not necessarily na pag pumasok ka sa isang branch ay sasabihin mo na, ay, may-ari ako ng Jollibee. No? Sasabihin mo na, isa ako sa may-ari ng Jollibee. No, hindi sa ganon. But when you see yung pila, makikita mo na sobra-sobra yung pila sa Jollibee. Parang gusto mong tumabi muna at paunahin muna yung iba. Kasi nga, you will gain out of it. Parang ganun nasasabi mo na, oy, isa ako sa may-ari nito, so paunahin ko muna yung iba. So yun lang yung parang pinaka-basic example na may sense of ownership kasi nga you are a shareholder of this certain company. Yun yung mga tinatawag na investor. Yung nag-invest talaga sila ng hard-earned money nila para sa growth ng company na pinag-investan nila. Yun yung sinasabi ni Mama Sandy kanina. So, ngayon na yung iba yung trading kasi usually sa trading is hindi nila inaano yung value ng sense of ownership kasi they will benefited on the fluctuations or yung pagtataas or pagbaba mismo ng certain company nila. They don't care, they don't even care kung kailan i-hold yung yung stocks nila na yun, but ang ano lang nila is yung taas or yung the percentage of gains na makukuha nila sa stocks nila na yun. So yun ang isa sa mga kaibahan.
May question si Kuya Scott about what is your idea about Bitcoin?
Actually, Kuya Scott, yung about naman sa Bitcoin is na-discuss ni Mama Sandy, yung about sa cryptocurrency, na-discuss niya very well. Pero ako kasi, wala ako masyado engaged sa Bitcoin kasi yung pagpasok dito sa Pilipinas, iba yung pagpasok nila sa Bitcoin kasi maraming mga companies na they use Bitcoins as parang something like investment na mga to recruit someone or to recruit somebody to pull their invested money. So parang ang ginagawa nila is nagre-recruit sila and they promise yung mga na-recruit nila na to give certain profit, parang ganon. So naging iba yung meaning. Pero Bitcoin is very legit dito sa atin. Actually, some banks nag-ano na sa Bitcoin. Yun lang ang ano ko. Masasabi ko dyan sa Bitcoins, Kuya Scott. Kasi ano yun merong mga company na ginagamit dati yung Bitcoin as, ano ba yun? Yung parang nang-i-scam sila or something like ganun ang nangyayari.
Kasi ang kalakaran sa Pilipinas kasi like how hindi masyadong well-informed yung kapwa natin
Yeah.
Pilipino. They're lacking of education regarding and we know bago makalimutan, in the Philippines until to this day we still have like 1% of the people that are actually 1% of the people are actually aware of
Invested in
investing. Yeah, investing tsaka trading. Only 1% because you know why? The reason they don't want to invest money into the stocks sa shares is because sabi nila pang mayaman lang daw talaga ang
yeah.
investing ang stock market, but the truth is it's not. Anybody in the Philippines can join the stock market providing if you're armed with basic information on what to invest in and basta meron kang mga information about paano mo siya mapalago. And ang hindi lang maganda for both Bitcoin and for both stock market, a lot of people are na scammer. They take advantage of those people na talagang walang kaalam-alam. And
Yeah. That's the
and guys,
problem.
just letting you know, if anybody will tell you na you will double your money, give me your $1,000, I will double it, triple it the next day. Wag po kayong maniniwala because there's no such thing as that. Wala po.
Filipinos are inclined with that kind of mentality na
Yeah.
investment is get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
They don't study, they don't investigate. Ang nangyayari is pag sinabihan ka na, sige, akin na yung pera mo, then dodoblehin natin in a week or a certain months, then they go for it without even studying, without even investigating kung totoo ba o hindi. Ang nangyayari is they joined kasi nagbibigay naman daw in the first few weeks and then suddenly it gone up. Parang nangyayari is after ilang months, nawala na. Then another company comes in and they join again. Then another same scenario happens. Then another company comes in ulit and then they join again. So hindi sila nag-aaral. Actually guys, no, sa pag-invest is napaka-importante yung knowledge natin. Yung tinatawag natin na kaalaman pagdating sa bagay na to kasi you are investing your hard-earned money, yung pinagpaguran mong pera. So, alam naman nating lahat na mahirap kumita ng pera sa panahon ngayon, every the day pa. So, kailangan natin itong mapaayos na lumago ito na hindi napupunta sa mga scams, no? But dito sa Pilipinas, ang mga tao, tama yun Mama Sandy na 1% lang nag-invest sa stock market according to statistics yan na. Kasi nga the people are not well informed, not well educated about stock market. Ang tagal na ng PSEI, one of the oldest exchange sa Asia.
Yes.
100 more than 100 years old na. But the Filipinos are more inclined of investing on the pyramiding scheme or something like double your money scheme kasi nga parang ang inaano natin
easy way out.
Once invest ka is yung pera mo is lalaki agad. No, actually investing is parang growing up your funds, growing up your money like a turtle.
Hmm.
Kumbaga, dahan-dahan siya nag-accumulate, dahan-dahan nagko-compounds. Pero it takes time to build your financial wealth kunyari. Iba pagka sinasabi mo sa typical na mga Pilipino kasi once na in-educate mo sila, sasabihin agad magkano ang kikitain ko dyan sa isang linggo, sa isang buwan. That's the problem comes in. Yung
Yeah.
the mindset natin, nating mga Pilipino na kung gusto mo mag-invest ng 50,000, sige, tutubo ba yan ng 10,000 in a week or in a 2 weeks? So, that's the real problem.
Yeah.
They are not inclined na mag-invest ng money na pagdating ng ilang taon pa yun nila ma-recover, ma-appreciate yung value. So,
Oo.
yun yung kaibahan, Mama Sandy. Yun yung,
Oo.
kumbaga, first thing to do siguro is to educate people na ang investing ay hindi pang mabilisan at hindi lang pang mayaman, but actually an ordinary Filipino, an ordinary employee, even a no job, even a small entrepreneur like us can participate in a
Yeah.
stock market investing, provided with well-equipped knowledge kung paano nila ito gagawin, na hindi sila mapunta sa mga scam or
Yeah.
etc. na take
Yeah.
advantage just to take your money out with
Mm-mm.
them. So, yun yung pinaka sigurong dapat gawin.
May question si Kuya Scott. What is a good investment money sa Philippines? Ang tanong niya. I would,
What is a good investment money sa Philippines? Or I think, ano kaya, Scott, yung investment vehicle? Kasi for me, stocks is the best investment vehicle.
there you go.
Provided na, yeah,
May,
merong sumagot, may scope and
Thank
story.
you, My Scope Story. Sabi ni My Scope Story, stock market or equity, UITFs.
Yun is yung mga
I totally agree with her. I totally agree with her. And then if you're going to invest in stocks sa Pilipinas, providing if you're a dual citizen, providing you're a dual citizen, Kuya Scott, yung kasi sa Pilipinas, kailangan hanapan ka na ng Philippine passport. If you're foreigner, you can too, but then you're only limited to certain stock companies that will allow you to invest in. So if you're asking anong magandang investan sa stock market sa Pilipinas, I would go for yung sasagot ni nga ni MyScope, yung sabi niya stocks tsaka equity, UITFs. But if you're going for stocks, go for the blue chips. Ano yung sinasabi na blue chips? Yung 30 companies na tested and proven nasa Pilipinas na kumbaga sa pag-monetize ka, evergreen. Like, ano yung mga blue chips natin? Yung blue chips natin, evergreen. Oo. Like, you have your Jollibee, you have is PLDT still there? PLDT, si Globe,
PLDT is not in good standing together with Globe because of the threat na merong papasok na third telco.
Tinanggal?
No, hindi naman sa tinanggal, but nandyan pa rin sila, part pa rin sila ng blue chips, pero in good earnings pa rin naman as per the last pero hindi lang masyadong confident yung mga investor kasi meron nang papasok na third telco, di ba? At may napili na ng third telco.
Sabi nila, pero hanggang ngayon wala pa rin. Pati ako na nadali dyan. So, yun, basta I would stick with the, pag investing ka, stick with the blue chips in the Philippines. Tapos sabi ni Kuya Scott, what percentage ang kailangan to make kupit? Are you talking about Bitcoin or stocks? Kupit is totally different. Yeah, explain for
Kuya Scott, kung sa Pilipinas ka, kasi sabihin na lang natin yung allot the 2% sa fees and other taxes and other fees no related sa trades mo. So, para makapag-break even, you need at least 3% yata pataas. Break even yon 3% yung ibenta mong position para ikaw ay nakapag-break even. So probably naman hindi naman tayo pumasok sa isang trade para makapag-break even lang. Pero merong mga traders na nagbebenta ng break-even kasi nga kaysa sa loss. Ibig sabihin, tinanong mo kasi kanina yung about kung nabili mo siya sa 250, then kung naging 249 something like siya. So, if you are a trader, if you are a long-term investor, you don't really care about it kasi alam mo na sa confident ka na babalik yun at makaka-recover at that price or tataas yung presyo. But if you are a day trader or ikaw ay isang trader na sasabihin natin na nagtitrade daily using that funds, ay meron ka dapat calculated risk or meron kang tolerable loss kung kailan mo ito at that point, kahit na bumaba siya at that point, ay magbebenta ka pa din. Considering or absorbing the losses. Ibig sabihin, kaya mong i-tolerate yung losses. Kaya sa trade, hindi lahat ka nagbebenta ng pag-gain. Merong mga nagbebenta ng at even at then meron din nagbebenta ng at loss, lalo na kung mali yung entry nila. So, ibig sabihin ng mali ng entry is that dito sa trade, is you are usually using charts to monitor the stock prices kasi sa trading, price is the king and the volume is the queen, sabi nila. Ibig sabihin, yung price, ang galaw ng presyo, yun yung tinitingnan nila. It's either pababa, pataas, papasok na ba sila or hindi pa. Then the volume. So ibig sabihin din, the amount of stocks or the amount of board lots or the amount of or the numbers of stocks being traded in that certain day ay malaking factor din yon, yung volume na tinatawag. So, ibig sabihin, merong mga indicators na meron yung mga, Kuya Scott, malayo na kasi tayo malalim at malayo na tayo, broad topic na. Kasi merong mga palatandaan yan, Kuya Scott, na it is a good sign or it is a bad sign to enter a trade na ganito lang yung volume, pero walang spike yung volume, pero ang taas ng spike ng presyo. So, ibig sabihin yan, sa term namin nila Mama Sandy, parang pinitik lang yung presyo. So that is delikado pumasok sa ganyang trades. Pero pag once ang presyo ay gradual yung pagtaas niya together with gradual din pagtaas ng volume, so ibig sabihin that is a good sign na pwede kang pumasok in that trade. So yun kayo sa actually mahirap din i-explain lalo na kung hindi natin kung anong level or saan anong gusto maintindihan ng
Kailangan sa tingin ko Pores, kailangan talaga natin i-vlog to.
Kaya nga.
Especially for the terminology because I may be explaining things earlier, but I know I'm sorry. There's so much to absorb because I can only mention the ones who actually
tayo nag-usap-usap, maintindihan natin.
We
Pero hindi natin alam kung once ang sinabi natin sa baba, hindi pala nila maintindihan yung
kailangan further to explain. Sabi ni MyScope, also buying properties magandang investment sa Pinas para ako bumili ng lote 1K per square meters noong 2018. Yeah. Today, worth na siya 2.8K per square pero ayaw ko ibenta kasi tingin ko tataas. Yes, that's true. Another way to make money in the Philippines is to is to buy properties. Lote ha. Hi Shay, welcome back.
Nga ako.
Ate Shay, hello.
Nga, ang daming nalaglag ang nga.
Talaga? Aren't you proud of me now?
I'm proud of you. I've been, you're my friend.
But it's so nice to actually this is a good topic because the thing is it's not really my niche.
No, ito nga kanina. The reason why I was trying to limit it, you were around 1 hour. I was thinking, stop na para ma-replay ko because I don't wanna replay and there's a lot of conversation. Yung mga out of topic, di ba? Sabi ko, teka lang, babantay nga ako.
Kasi when you're talking about Bitcoin pati, it's not we're not only supposed to be focusing on the price itself. There's like a basic information pa na kailangan natin matutunan pag baguhan po tayo. Tagalogin ko na lang.
The price, the volume,
what do you call that? Kasi pagdating sa Bitcoin kasi hindi okay, again, I'm gonna say I'm not promoting cryptocurrency. I'm not pushing you guys to do it, okay? But sabihin ko sa inyo, pag alam niyo yung ginagawa niyo, talagang magiging talaga kayo ng pera kasi hindi ko pinagmamayabang. Kung hindi dahil na siguro sa Bitcoin, baka matagal na rin akong bumalik sa trabaho.
Then you're able to,
Alam niyo
to
yan.
afford more than 1 year. 2
Alam
years
niyo,
na ba?
ha? Yeah, I think
2
it's like
years?
2 years. 2 years. Sa March.
Yes, wow.
Kasi
Yeah.
pag sinabi mo kasi na Bitcoin, it's isa lang siya sa cryptocurrency. Meron pa talagang ibang crypto na pwede kang mapagkitaan, pero I don't really recommend it because they're very volatile. They're very madali silang masunog, no? Pero pag pinili mo yung Bitcoin talaga, like I said to Scott kanina, kahit na mga siguro 100 pesos na lang muna ang ano nyo. Kasi sabihin ko sa inyo, sa Bitcoin, sa coins.ph, nag-start ako ng wala pang 5,000. Ang pera ko dun siguro ngayon 5,000 na pesos. But I started with what I did there in order, kasi yung coins.ph, sa Pilipinas ka lang makakapag-load ng pera. Ibig sabihin, para maipasok mo siya, halimbawa, yung coins.ph is parang equivalent na ng parang app din, parang stash sa Pilipinas, sa US. But in order for you to put money in coins.ph, pwede kang pumunta sa bank sa Pilipinas sa 7-Eleven, paloadan mo doon. Pwede kang pumunta sa ano ba yung Cebuano Dealer, magpalagay ka doon. Union Bank, magpalagay ka doon. Loloadan mo siya ng pera para ma-invest mo siya, para makupitan mo si Bitcoin. Kasi ang ginagawa mo sa Bitcoin kasi normally, you would just leave the Bitcoin there and the peso equivalent ng Bitcoin, pag tumaas siya, doon mo siya kukupitin. Ang ginawa ko kasi para ako maka-transfer, ginawa ko sa isang wallet ko, crypto wallet ko dito sa US. Nagpadala ako ng magkano lang yun, 10 or $20 na pang-invest para sa Bitcoin sa Pilipinas. Kasi sa Pilipinas, coins.ph, pwede mo siyang i-convert sa peso. So, pag kinonvert mo sa peso, makikita mo talaga kung magkano ng peso doon kasi kinukupit-kupit ko lang siya hanggang sa makabuo ako ng 5,000. So, kahit konti-konti, 10 piso, 10 piso, 10 piso na kupit. Ano yun?
May tanong ako. Yung sa Stash app, so meron ng wallet yun. Katulad ng sinasabi mo, pag kumupit kami pag naglalagyan ka ng pera mo, right?
No, Stash is just for investing.
Okay. Second
Yung
question.
Oo.
Yung sa Stash, sige, investment lang siya, di ba? Which subscription did you use for that? Beginner, growth, or yung Stash? Yung Stash talaga na $9. Kasi meron pala siyang membership, parang fee, ganon, every month.
No. If you wanna go, i-upload mo lang si Stash, lagyan mo na lang siya ng $5 as a start. Start ka muna ng $5. Ang normally ginagawa ko every week, they automatically debited or deducted $10 from my checking account, goes straight into Cash App.
Okay, so kasi nakalagay dito, choose the plan that fits your life. So it looks like they're gonna get $9 from you every month. Is that right?
I don't think so. Not for me, because when I started it, you're probably talking about the fee. Yung fee.
Yeah, the fee is what I'm talking about.
The fee standard kasi sa akin wala pang $9 siya sa akin kasi matagal na to eh.
Yeah, because right now they're asking for 3 right now: Stash, growth, and beginner. So which one should I get from that one?
Ano ba yung sa'yo?
Kasi parang $9, then magbibigay ka rin ng $10. You said a month, right? You put in $10 a month?
Sandali, let me go.
Plus, meron siyang parang fee na $10 a month too. So that's actually $20 a month.
Actually, yung sa akin, ano ba yung, I don't know if that's new rule nila. Yung sa akin kasi,
I'm screenshotting it for you, okay?
Yeah. Kasi wala siyang teka.
I'll put it in the GC so everybody can see what I'm talking about here. Okay,
Okay.
right there.
Ito yung sa
Me-
akin.
Meron lang akong i-add na I think it's important when you are entering a trade dito sa atin, dito sa Pilipinas, yung tinatawag nating sell-off or um, yung labas outflow ng pondo from Philippine stock market palabas, yung may tinatawag tayong net foreign selling. Ibig sabihin, pag yung mga major funds, like yung mga international funds, ay naglabas na or lumabas na sa isang market, ibig sabihin that triggers a sell-off. So, nagda-dump na sila ng mga positions. Once na naginawa nila yon at nagsinura na yung mga local investors, probably kung hindi ka rin magbebenta, you will be left sa taas. You will be left behind sa taas. Kaya ka maipit, maganda ipit-ipit. Pero that is the best reason para malaman mo kung kailan ka bibili ng stock is that kung tapos na sila mag-sell off, yung patapos na sila mag-sell off, kasi babang mababa na yung mga presyo. Like for example, last August and September hanggang early this October and December, no, ang bababa ng mga presyo ng stocks. But ngayon, early January, stock recover yung mga penny stock no more than 10%, no, yung increase in a day. So yun yung kung nakabili ka nung mga time na super duper baba and you thrive for it, then earnings ka na ngayon or masasabi natin na you will realize your gains now. And that is a swing trading. Yun yung sinasabi ko na nakapamili ka in the seasons na mababa yung mga presyo kasi ghost month or sell-off ng mga foreign funds. Then, ngayon, naka-recover na siya, pwede ka nang magbenta. Ibig sabihin, kukita ka na nun.
Hindi mo makita
So, yun
masyado.
po. Idagdag ko lang yung indicator na yun. Pero kung ikaw ay papasok as day trader, especially dito sa Pinas, parang tutok ka talaga sa chart. Then you have a reasons, you must have your conviction, a strong conviction, bakit pumasok ka sa ganung trade, bakit pinasok mo yung stock na yun, bakit mo bilhin na yun, anong plano mo, so kailan mo siya ibebenta, so ano yung mga nakita mong indicator, bakit binili mo siya. You should have reasons kung bakit yun yung binili mo. Based on your indicator. Kaya sa pag-day trading, it really matters yung pagtingin mo sa chart. Historically, merong day, merong quarterly, per week, meron ding yearly. You must know the numbers, bakit tumaas siya at period, anong mga factors, anong kino-consider natin na mga news or happenings na pwedeng nakapag-apekto sa stock prices. Kasi probably guys, pag August, September, October, yan, bumababa yung presyo ng mga stocks because of the ghost month na paniniwala ng mga Chinese, which is more likely mga big funds or mga big whales na sinasabi. Once kasi sila that time, lumalabas sila taking their vacations, out their positions. Once na nag-dump sila ng mga position size, they sell or what the price is. Kaya overcount the next year na. So yun ang tinatawag na. So yun lang idadagdag ko lang kasi isa yun sa galawan ng stock market. Ang galawan ng last kasi is there are no forever highs. There are also forever lows. Walang forever na mataas, walang forever na mababa. So that is a cycle.
Wala
That
naman
is a
talagang
cycle.
forever. Tigilan niyo ako sa forever na yan, charot. Dinidiscuss pa ba yan, 4S? Masakit sa dibdib yan, walang forever.
Oo nga.
Pala.
Oh, sige, go ahead, listening.
May pasok pa yun. Ano? So, share ko lang is yung tinatawag. And stock market guys is also based on parang psychological, emotional.
Yeah.
Emotional.
May emotional pa talaga.
Oo.
Sabi ko na.
You have to be careful because what he's actually saying is that when you get into the stock market, you have to be prepared and not get swayed and then get all emotional about, oh my God, bumaba siya ng $10. Oh my God, bumaba siya ng... Yeah. Kasi ang nangyayari...
That's why I'm saying...
Go ahead.
Sige, Mama Stan.
Kasi ang nangyayari, pag nakita ng isa na, oh my God, bumaba siya ng 100 pesos. Oh my God, bumaba pa siya lalo. Anong gagawin ko ngayon? So what you're gonna do if you knew, you're gonna end up
Yes.
selling it.
Yes,
Kasi
yes,
ito
yes.
yung nagsusok sa baba. There's gotta be a reason katulad yan. Diba? Ano na naman ang oil ngayon? Common na naman ang oil, tataas na naman yan. So, tataas ngayon yung oil. So, mangyayari niyan, tataas din ang presyo kasi yung demand, malaki. So, pag yan bumulusok sa baba, makikita ng mga tao, bibibenta nila yan kasi I don't wanna lose the money. So, they're gonna sell it now,
Yeah.
because it's going down. So, ibig sabihin nun, makinig ka muna, bakit ba bumababa ito ngayon? Anong dahilan kung bakit siya bumaba? Anong dahilan bakit siya tumaas? There's always gonna be a reason and a factor why it go hit up and down. So, yun. Sabi ni MyScope and sorry, 2009 Bitcoin worth 35K to 40K. Ang price ng Bitcoin ngayon is 427. Yeah, this is like you're talking about pesos now. Pesos. It's not in US dollars, so it's almost similar. And then, has anyone hereby pay? Wait, no, I don't. I don't buy any other crypto other than Bitcoin. And then also Ethereum. Ethereum pala yung isa. And then, dali. Paano malalaman pag nag-pick na investor mo kailan ka dapat mag-sell? Okay, 4S, you might want to answer
Very
that.
good question. Magandang
Go ahead.
question yan, Kuya. Merong mga indicators na yung kandila, yung mga nag-indicate na galaw nung presyohan. So,
Explain mo na lang yung sa explain mo na lang nasa chart yung indicators because pag sinabi mo kandila, lalo sila mako-confuse.
Yeah,
Sa
yeah.
chart.
Kaya Scott, makikita yun actually sa chart. You can predict, pero hindi yun 100% or sabihin natin 100% accurate or sabihin natin na yun talaga yung magiging galaw niya. Walang makaka-predict 100% accurate ng market or yung galaw ng chart. But malalaman mo yun yung nung stocks na yon based on the chart na rin, makikita mo dun yung galaw mismo sa mismong kandila. Makikita mo yung volume, kung nag-decrease ba, nakikita mo kung pinitik lang ba yung presyo kasi tumaas bigla yung price without provided enough volume for it. So, kung yun ang mga mangyayari, makikita mo na. So, kung meron kang, that day, meron ka rin nakita na maraming indicators na, for example, nag-sell off si JP Morgans, nag-unload ng position si JP Morgans, which is si JP Morgans ang nagtataas ng presyo na yun. So, ibig sabihin, paalis na yung mga big whales. Paalis na siya on that certain stock. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw din, alangan naman magpapaiwan ka, we are just a small fish. So, magbebenta ka na din kasi kung once hindi ka magbenta, and most likely, kung natapos sila magbenta lahat, may iwan ka talaga sa taas. And it takes time naman to recover the price. Walang 100% indicator na makakapagsabi na peak na yung isang presyo ng stock. But you have indicators na magbibigay sa'yo ng clue or signal. Together with, marami yung indicators, Kuya Scott, sa chart. Chart is another topic and it's very, very madugo na topic. But you'll learn from it. You'll learn, Kuya Scott, ganun masasabi mo, ganun pala yun, ganun pala yung nangyari. Mahabang red candle, ibig sabihin, mahabang sell-off yon. So, ibig sabihin, pag red candle is yung pressure ay mas higher sa closing down. Kung masyadong mahaba yon, kabahan ka na. Kasi ibig sabihin, napakataas ng sell-off. Pero kung wala masyadong galaw sa presyo ng stocks na yon, so ibig sabihin, mai-exit lang yung kandila. Meron tinatawag na accumulate phase and then meron tinatawag na capitulation. So ibig sabihin ng capitulate, ibig sabihin nagsa-sell off na sila ng paunti-unti. So ibig sabihin that triggers you to sell. Pero kung nag-accumulate na sila, so ibig sabihin that a reason also for you to buy kasi nag-accumulate na yung mga major funds eh. Unti-unti na silang bumibili, unti-unti na silang bumibili ng stocks na yun, anytime soon, they will na the pressure. Remember guys, pag tayo mga small fish, hindi tayo nakaka-affect sa presyo ng certain stock or certain commodity. But yung mga big fish o mga big funds ay kayang-kaya nilang pagalawin yung presyo ng certain stock. So yun po yung Kuya Scott, na walang person makapag-predict, but you can read it along with the chart. Kung matutunan mo na siyang basahin yung charting, yung chart ng galaw ng presyo, doon matututo ka doon.
May tanong ako. Narinig niyo ba
So
ako?
yun lang.
Yeah.
Hindi, kasi, di ba, oo, naintindihan natin, may kandila, may graph, merong measurement, merong history, di ba? Pero ang tanong ko, let's say, right now, medyo political to, may problema sa Middle East, now meron kang stocks na oil, di ba? So, sabi nating maganda yung flow for couple of months, pero biglang ngayon nagkakaproblema. So what's going on with the stocks right now? Anong nagiging action ng tao ngayon? Kayo na nakakakita ng stocks na may oil, kayong hawak na company.
It will definitely gonna go up now. The price is gonna go up. So if the price is going to go up, that means the demand is gonna go high. So when the demand is high, the stock prices of those certain oil companies is gonna go high as well. So if you want, you can ride the price. You can ride the price, meaning you can sell half of it, maybe sell some of it, because you're gonna make money now because of that. So like the ExxonMobil, like anybody who sells gas, anything that has to do with oil, crude oil, anything like that, anything petroleum. You have to look at your portfolio on those things. It's gonna go up definitely for the next freaking. We're talking about hours now. We're only Wednesday here in the US. You know, and matagal pa ang Friday. So definitely it's gonna affect the price. So anything petroleum, I guarantee you it's gonna go sky high. So yun ang titingnan niyo rin mga presyo niya. So kasi kumbaga sa amin, pag titingnan namin we're just gonna depend on the candlestick pattern. Yun ang ano yun sinasawag nila sa mga indicators. Definitely there's a big spike there. There's a big spike ng candlestick, and it's always going to be green. It's gonna be green kasi it goes up. And then for the traders, it's easier for the traders to read it because they can tell where to sell, where to buy, and where to sell. So kung may position ka na, ibig sabihin, if you have the position already, meaning nakabili ka na, andun na yung stock mo, then you're in, we say you bought it at $25 per share. And then nakita mo yung 75. What are you gonna do? I'll sell it. I'll sell half because I want to make money now. But some people, lalo may mga tao na conservative pa, they're not going to sell it. They're just gonna wait until the thing's just gonna blow up. Blow up meaning talagang nag-double, triple na yung presyo. So doon ka talaga titiba-tiba.
That's good.
Yeah. So just to answer your question,
thank you so much.
Yun ang gagawin ko.
Yung isang reasons din gumagalaw yung mga related stocks sa nasabi ko kanina, yung about sa political issue. Kasama din dyan yung kasi markets are interconnected. Yung kita mo yung trade war ng China at US, even stock market sa Pinas ay affected with those with those meanings. So yun lang. So interconnected.
Yeah, because nag-invest din ng Philippines sa stock market ng US. They need to revolve their money. I understand that. Diba?
Kasi nga galing din ng US. Probably yung mga fund manager ay nila ng emerging markets na may kita sila or something like meron silang tutubuin out of their funds kasi nga negosyo din nila yon. So wala namang especially yung mga malalaking fund manager, hindi naman sila pumapasok sa markets na wala silang nakikitang parang masasabing benefits out of it. So yun lang.
Okay.
Marami, no? I know it's kind of overwhelming, but we had a lot of days. We're gonna have discussion some more. Kasi mas maigi talaga pag isa-isahin natin for us na i-discuss yung terminology.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think for you,
especially kung mag-price, then sa volume, then kasi
yeah,
fundamentally, yun yung mga tinitingnan, yung earnings. So,
oo,
yung iba din yun sa
oo,
chart kasi minsan may basura talaga na stocks na kahit alam mong walang laman pero nagmo-move yung
presyo,
presyo. So meron
presyo.
ding mga factors na ganon.
And that's in the Philippines now.
Parang
In the Philippines.
yeah. And
And
then
and
meron ding
and that's mm-mm.
overvalued and undervalued. So yung overvalued at saka undervalued stocks dapat
So,
matutunan din nila kung ano yung mga stocks na undervalue or overvalue in terms of earnings, in terms of book value. Kasi yung ibang mga nag-invest sa stock market, Mama Sandy, di ba book value yung tinitingnan nila, price per
yeah,
share, yung
oo.
book value ng
EPS,
pero yung
I
mga
mean, I'm more into ano kasi 4S. I look at the PE ratio talagang tinitingnan ko. Ang
price per earning ratio.
pag ang PE ratio kasi tinitingnan ko talaga mahalaga sa akin yung PE ratio, ratio kasi doon mo makikita kung gaano kalusog si stocks. Kung mas maaasahan ko ba 'to na bibili siya, anything below 15, I don't even consider it. But then hindi mo rin talaga masasabi na lahat na below 15 na PE ratio ay considered na huwag mo nang bibilhin kasi meron talaga na yes, mababa ang
Yeah.
PE ratio niya kasi may dahilan kung bakit.
Yeah,
Ang
yeah.
tanong ni
Pero
Kuya
may
Tyson,
mababa pero merong
oh,
growth yung company. Pwede rin ganyan, Mama Sandy.
yeah, yeah,
Aba, pero
I agree.
meron ding magagandang company na hindi pinapansin ng mga tao, ng mga investor or ng mga trader. Meron din. Kaya
Oo,
tahimik lang yung presyo
oo,
nila or hindi gumagalaw. Kasi nga
mm.
hindi siya pansinin.
Eto sabi ni Kuya
Sa
Scott,
Pinas, ang trading landscape sa Pinas is kung sikat yung stocks, either it is overhype or overbash, I think
oo,
yun yung opportunity for them as traders na kumita. Kasi
yeah,
nandun yung
yeah,
pera, nandun yung participation na investor at
oo,
saka trader. Pero kung
oo,
tatatlo lang kayo
Dave?
nagtitrade sa isang stocks, dalawa lang kayo nagtitrade, walang pera doon kasi
oo,
wala namang nagtitrade eh.
oo,
Usually you will consider also the number of trades na meron na pumapasok sa isa. Kasi hindi ka naman pwede mag-trade kung dalawa lang.
alam mo, Scott, 4S,
So yun.
kailangan mo talaga i-open yung i-open yung account mo i-open mo yung account mo sa Call Financial and discuss what it is. Because ang hirap kasi para tayong bulag eh. Etong tanong ni Kuya Scott,
I-open ko,
time
makikita yung portfolio.
ay, mas lalo naman yung port ko, pula na talaga siya, sagadan. Teka muna, sabi ni Kuya Scott, time zone, nakaka-apekto ba o talagang sabay ang galaw ng market kahit late kami nasa... No, kasi
Yes,
Kuya Scott,
nakaka-apekto, Kuya Scott.
hindi Kuya, the thing is, ay tama, yes and no din. Kasi, ganito yung Kuya Scott, sa atin dito sa'yo, explain ko sa'yo ng konti, no? Dito kasi sa US, meron tayo sinasabi na New York Stock Exchange, which is we have the Wall Street, no? We have the Wall Street. So, pag ang Wall Street bukas, that's like 9 a.m. until 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast side. Doon nangyayari yung trading, doon nangyayari lahat ng trading, pabilihan ng stock market. Doon nangyayari yun. Bali, kumbaga, 3 o'clock in the morning dito sa Hawaii hanggang alas 10 bukas ang market kasi based yan sa New York, Wall Street. So, pag pupunta ka naman sa Pilipinas, sa kanila sa Pilipinas, meron silang PSE, Philippine Stock Exchange. So, isa lang ang nasa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. hanggang 4 o'clock or 4:30?
3:30 na, Mama
3:30.
Sandy.
So, kung ang ano kasi ang mangyayari pag merong issue sa US stock market, magiging affected yung pwedeng magkaroon ng effect yan ngayon sa domino effect sa Asian market like sa
Yes.
PSE, sa Nikkei, Japan, sa Korea, also sa iba't
That's
iba't
why,
India.
Mama Sandy,
Hmm.
Yung
Ano
ibang
yan?
trader, tinitingnan nila muna yung effect, yung galaw ng US market. Then, pinipredict nila yung kung ano yung magiging galaw naman sa PSEI. And then,
Oo.
parang correlatively ganon. Kasi nung naalala mo yung away nga ng China at ng US, yung trade
Yes.
war nila, ang laki
Oo.
ng binaba ng Dow Jones, ang laki din ng baba ng PSEI. So, yun.
Mm. Mas ang tingin ko kasi ganito, ang napapansin ko din, pag sinabi nila, "Oh my God, Dow Jones or S&P 500 went down like X amount of points." Hindi ko
Yes.
alam kung how much literally ang mean average ng ng mga points. But if they go down, red lahat, no, pulahan lahat.
Halos
Ang
lahat
kaganda,
din na markets, pulahan din.
yeah, it could bounce back again the next day or magbabago siya the next day. Hindi pa katulad sa Pilipinas na may time talaga sa Pilipinas na sagadan ng pula, pag pula talaga lahat, as in everything is down, down, down. So eto naman ngayon ang kagandahan lang pag i-emphasize ko lang po, pag pulahan po ang mga stocks sa Pilipinas, wag po kayo matakot. Kasi pag pulahan lahat ng stocks na nakita niyo sa ano sa board, lahat pula, that is your chance to buy stocks. Like, makakabili ka siguro ng Jollibee. Magkano ng Jollibee ngayon? 4S.
Hindi ko nakita si Jollibee eh. Wala akong Jollibee.
So,
Around
okay,
200 plus yata.
Oo, so,
Silipin ko nga.
hindi ka pag halimbawa si Jollibee, normally umaabot yan ng 300 pesos per share. And that's a lot of money. Kung nabili mo siya ng 125 nung pulahan, malaking gain na sa iyo 'yon, may gain ka na. So, pag nakita niyo na pulahan, huwag kayong matakot kasi babalik tataas uli yan. It doesn't mean na mauubos yung pera niyo sa stock market, no. Pero like I said, what I said, when mentioned ko na sa stocks sa US, naapektuhan ng ang ibang bansa. Yes, that's affected. Kung anong meron sa US, kasi parang nangyayari kasi parang nagiging indicator na rin kung anong sa US, kung ano yung nag-reflect sa stock market sa US, nagiging yan, domino effect, parang kakalat na yan na wildfire hanggang sa Asian market, sa India, Europe, and Australia. Yeah. And some countries, ito pa importante, malaki din po ang importansya ng volume. 'Di ba volume 4S sa atin sa
Yes.
Pilipinas?
Yes.
Halimbawa, ang US market, meron tayong
Wow.
Dow Jones, meron tayong S&P 500, and meron pang isa, tatlo yan eh. Sa Pilipinas, yung PSE, meron silang set na amount ng number ng kailangan nasa 8,000 level yung PSE. Pag nasa the higher the number ng mga nagtitrade sa Pilipinas, the better.
210 na pala si Jollibee, Mama Sandy,
Mababa
210
mababa.
pesos na lang si Jollibee.
Oo, mababa. So, the
Bumaba pa yun
highest,
sa below 200 no nakaraan.
really? Wow. I bought it for 250 back like months and months ago. But yung ang volume, pag ganito kasi nangyayari, pag walang nagtitrade, yung level ng PSE bumaba din, and that's not good. Kasi halimbawa, tayo din lang naman ang nag-LS, tayo lang naman nandito sa LS ko. You know? So, parang ganun din sa PSE. Pag kukonti nagtitrade, affected din yung presyo. 'Di ba, 4S?
Yeah, totoo yan, Mama Sandy. Yung volume, yun yung magsasabi na sa stock prices. Kasi pag mababa lang yung volume, ibig sabihin konti lang yung participant, konti lang yung number of shares na tinitrade. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng fake, merong palitan, pwedeng sabihin natin load lang from broker to broker. Ibig sabihin, konti lang yung nagpa-participate and they just waiting for somebody or someone to come in para pumasok sa trades na yon. But kung mataas yung volume or ibig sabihin maraming participant, ibig sabihin legit yung increase or decrease ng certain price. Kasi yun ang volume magsasabi kung ilan kayong pumasok sa trade na yon. Ilan ang stocks na tinitrade na yon. So ilan kayong traders or ilan kayong investor na nag-participate sa trade na yon that day. So mahalagang tingnan yung price and volume relationship kasi may dalawa na yan, and it is very good to consider those two kung ano yung galaw nila. Kasi merong minsan na taas ng
That
presyo pero walang volume. Merong ang taas ng presyo,
wala
tumaas
rin.
yung presyo pero mataas din yung volume. That is a good sign. Merong mababa yung presyo,
Oo.
bumaba yung presyo pero walang volume. That is okay lang din. Pero meron ding sobrang baba ng presyo and then sinamahan pa ng sobrang taas ng volume din. That is overwhelming kasi ibig sabihin ang daming nagbebentang palugi or pababa ng certain stocks,
Yes.
ibig sabihin ang daming nagda-dump. Marami sigurong pwedeng maraming nakatunog inside na meron something happen, bad happening sa company. So,
Oo.
ganun usually pagka mga insider na investor ang nagbebenta, kabahan ka na or usually yung may-ari mismo ng company ay nagbebenta ng share of stocks niya. So, ibig
Oo.
sabihin, kabahan ka na. Bakit ang mismong may-ari or mismong CEO ay nag-dispose ng sarili niyang stock? Is there
Stocks.
something
Yes.
happen? Wala ba siyang confidence sa sarili niyang company? Or alam niya na may mangyayaring hindi maganda sa company na yun? So, if you are an investor or if you are a trader, that is a very good indication na to watch out
Hmm.
kasi that is overwhelming. Kasi nga, di ba, kung ikaw mismo ang sarili ng company mo, you should buy. Kasi company mo
Oo.
yun eh. Buy the
You
shares of
should
the
support it.
public
Oo.
oh yeah, to give
May
confidence sa mga
oo.
investor. Pero kung ikaw ang nagbebenta, stupid,
There's something wrong with your
and
company. Teka
that
muna,
is
may
a
question
good
si
sign also to consider.
4S. May question si Kuya Scott. Ilang percentage ang pwede mong gamitin to sell or talagang total amount ng investment ang magagamit? How do you answer?
And ilang percentage ang pwede mong gamitin to sell? Actually, Kuya Scott, kanina nabanggit ko yung kung gusto mo na break even, you sell it at 4%. Pero maliit lang yon Kuya Scott, yung 4%. Some traders kasi, happy na sila sa 8 to 10% na kita a day.
Oo.
Pero given yun na good entry nila. Pero kung bad ang entry nila, they will cut their losses. I think around 2% na loss is acceptable. So ibig sabihin kung yung entry mo is loss ka ng 2% and you've lost confidence na gusto mo pumasok sa ibang trades pero kaya mong i-absorb yung 2% loss, then it's cut. Yun ang trading.
Oo.
Kasi kung once na magpaipit ka ng sobra, magiging, yung tawag nga namin dyan kay Mama Sandish, magiging investor ka. Trader na ipit. Ang term is investor.
I know it's too much information, but we can explain it further later. Kasi yung pag sinabi mo na good and bad entry, ibig sabihin kung kailan ka nag-start na bumili, anong presyo mo siya nabili. Yun ang ibig sabihin ni 4S. So meron siyang question dito na pwede ko, late na kay Scott and I wanna go to sleep too kasi mag-11 na rin dito. So what should I do if I want to start a stock investment trading sa Pilipinas? Provided I am a Filipino citizen. Ang kailangan mo lang, Kuya Scott, pag Filipino citizen ka, which is good, even though you're American, even you American, pwede ka rin eh, pero limited ka lang talaga sa certain stocks, no, na mabibili mo. Ibig ko sabihin, may mga stocks na hindi pwedeng bilihin. So ngayon, kung gusto mo mag-invest sa Pilipinas sa stock market, ang need mo lang talaga mag-open ka ng again, I'm not selling it. I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you what to do because me and 4S uses the same company. Meron yung sinasabi na broker sa Pilipinas. Maraming broker. Pero ang well-used sa
Kanya-kanyang broker may advantage, Mama San.
Ha? Ano na?
Kanya-kanyang broker may sariling advantage kasi some brokers provided a well-researched team or meron silang mga team na nagko-conduct ng research.
Para sa kanila.
So, yun lang.
Para sa
Hindi
mga
tayo mag-recommend, baka sabihin nag-recommend tayo ng
Ayoko.
BOF Financial.
Ayoko. Kami ni 4S, meron kaming company na ginagamit. Tapos, ang ano lang naman nila, pag foreign na, you live in a foreign country like US, kailangan mo lang, ipakitaan mo sila ng paperworks, na magsisend ka ng application form, kailangan mo ng TIN number, TIN number, ipapakita mo sa kanila yung proof ko anong source of income mo, tapos kailangan mo ng pera, ano pa? 4S.
Yun lang, valid ID.
Valid ID. Which is your,
Yeah,
if you have
valid
a
ID.
Oo.
Mo yung TIN number, then SSS number kung meron. Kasama yun at
No, TIN
saka
number. TIN
bank
number.
account
TIN.
number
TIN.
na
TIN ang hahanapin sa
pwede
kanya.
mong gamitin. Pwede mong gamitin when your fund or kung doon ipapasok yung, kung gusto mo na mag-withdraw, like for example, ng pondo. So, yun, kasi ipapasok nila yun doon.
Oo, tsaka kailangan
yun lang ang requirements.
Okay lang kung may bank account ka sa Pilipinas o wala, okay lang yun. Kasi ang importansya ng bangko, paano mo ipapasok yung pera. Normally sa akin, pag naglalagay ako ng pera doon sa broker na sinasabi ko, ginagamit namin ni 4S, nagpapadala ako sa Pilipinas, pinapaabot ko na lang siya sa SM. Pinapabayad ko na lang, doon ko na lang siya ginagawa yung transaction. Pero pag nag-withdraw, kailangan ko talaga ng bangko. So, para ma-direct deposit nila yung pera doon sa bank mismo, I don't have to do anything but they will deal with it. So, yung walang broker for starter. Kasi kami ni
Meron dapat broker, Kuya Scott, meron talagang broker. Kasi you cannot participate.
Oo. Yung sinasabi ni Kuya Scott siguro, yung parang katulad dito kung self-directed ba o hindi. Sa Pilipinas kasi, Scott, meron silang yung you have to have a broker. Ibig sabihin, meron talagang certain company na mag-handle ng mga stock shares mo kung saan mo ilalagay. Kasi sila yung pinaka-vessel ng investment mo eh. Hindi lang basta na bibili ka lang ng stocks sa company directly, no. Sila yung magbenta at magsisell sa'yo. And just to let you know also, meron silang yung pag bibili ka ng stock sa kanila, you will need to pay a certain amount of money. Tapos kasama na yung taxes and fees. Pag bibenta mo,
Kuya Scott.
Go.
Ang hina nung internet. Kuya Scott, hindi ka makabili na wala kang broker. Hindi ka rin makabenta. Kasi dati yung may mga traditional broker yung tinatawag pa. Pero hindi ko nabutan na yun. Pero meron pa rin mga trader na gumagamit noon pero hindi na siya ganun ka-popular. Pero dati nag-umpisa sa traditional brokerage. Online na ngayon, Kuya Scott. You need to open an online brokerage firm or account para makapag-participate. Pero ikaw pa rin yung mag-initiate ng buy and sell transaction mo. Ikaw pa rin yung mag-initiate ng buy, ikaw pa rin mag-initiate ng sell. So, yun, kailangan mo ng broker. Hindi ka makapag-participate once wala kang broker.
Wala, hindi na yun makakatulog sa kaisip.
Oo nga, ang daming information eh.
Ito yung anong oras na sa California? 10, 11, 12, mag-alauna na.
Mag-alauna na ba sa California? Ano yung pinaka-reliable? Pues, ang broker namin ni Mama Sandy is COL Financial. One of hindi nag-recommend tas
Hindi kasi yun ang kasi yung gawin namin. That's the easiest they're the easiest broker. Simple. They're not complicated. They're very simple and they're very helpful. That's why
Mama Sandy, bigyan mo na kasi kami ng figures, lead our way, hold our hands. This is the school. That's what we need, you know. You go there, you ride this bus every day. This is what you need to do. Do not go to different route, which means don't go to like people that you don't know because they're not your parents. You go only to your parents, something like that. We are babies.
Iba-vlog namin?
No, ngay na. Yun yung tanong niya. Tignan mo. Ano yung pinaka-reliable? How much do I need?
Quo Financial is reliable for me because I never really COL Financial. Yun ang ano namin ni 4S. We're not promoting it, but then yun ang ano namin, ang broker namin. And if you're going to ask me how much, yun ang sa akin, Kuya Scott, yun ang pinaka-reliable because I live here in the US and they really help me when I need something. How much do I need to provide? Ganito yun, Kuya Scott. They start, nang start ngayon? 1,000 pesos?
You can open an account for as low as 1,000 pesos. Pero wala ka pa naman masyadong mabibili.
Ang recommended minimum amount na pwede mong ilagay dun sa account na yon is 1,000 pesos. That's the minimum starting opening amount. Pero kung ako sa'yo, since you're going to be buying stocks, but I'm not telling you to buy right away. Ha, kailangan kilalanin mo muna yung companies, no? You will need to have at least
Yes.
minimum of 10,000 pesos. Kasi yun ang nilagay ko. I started with 10,000 tapos kinilig ko ng bonggang-bongga. Tinaasan ko, ginawa kong 30 and then naging 50 hanggang sa naging mataas na siya. Pero sabihin ko sa'yo, bago ka bibili-bili ng stocks, kasi you're gonna end up getting so excited. You're gonna get so excited. You wanna buy everything. Um, aralin mo muna. Aralin mo muna yung kalakaran. Oo. Yung pwede ka
Yes, totoo
makabuy,
yun. Totoo
nasa
yun.
5,000. Marami ka na
Actually,
mabibili.
Kuya Scott, lahat ng i-open mong account ay pwede mo
Pwede mo na ibili, pero ano lang talaga, limited lang talaga sa mga, kasi Scott, pag bibili ka ng stocks sa Pilipinas, may board lot. Ibig sabihin ng board lot, may recommended numbers ng shares ka na pwede mong bilhin. Hindi ka pwede bumili ng, halimbawa, the cheaper the share, price, the bigger the board lot. So it means you have to buy at least 1,000 of those smaller shares in order for you to make that
yeah.
trade. Ngayon, kung mahal
So
naman
parang Lego, para mabuo mo yung isang malaking investment, bumili ka ng maraming blocks. Pagdikit-dikitin mo sila, something like that. Just an idea.
The smaller the Lego, the more Lego you're gonna need to build a certain design.
Yes.
But the bigger the Lego,
fewer.
you don't have to buy 1,000. You can buy only five.
Okay.
Five of those shares, probably, but that will equal you to US dollars or sa pesos is 1,000 plus per share. Katulad ng Globe, katulad ng ano ba? Mga ibang stocks na malalaki na talaga yung price. It will cost you thousands of pesos, pero mga 2, 3 lang ang recommended na board lot. Oo. So,
yung relation sa board lot, Mama Sandy, yung price to board lot, the lower the price, the higher the board lot. Then the higher the price, ibig sabihin pag umabot na ng 1,000 yung presyo ng isang stock ay the lower the board lot. You can buy at least sa isang board lot is 5
Hi, Kitay! Kamusta ka na, darling? Magandang hapon sa'yo.
Is that term conservative a term for stocks too?
30,000 pesos is just average. You can buy a lot of stocks for 30K because you can buy like a blue chip stock if you want. Na mga siguro mga 5 shares or something, so depende kung how much you will spend it on, pero you have to stick with the required board lot kasi hindi ka pwedeng bumili ng odd lot. Pangit kasi yung odd lot kasi patingi-tingi, ayoko nun, gusto ko talaga siya yung buong buo.
At saka kung marami kang transaction, marami kang babayaran na fees. Mas lugi ka. Mas lugi ka kung tutuusin.
Oo. So, kung ako sa'yo, mag-stick ka na lang as a newbie, a new person, stick ka na lang sa isang company lang. Halimbawa, Jollibee. Because Jollibee is all over, guys. I mean, technically speaking, they're all over. And, ano pa ba iba? SMPH? Ano pa ba mga iba? Maraming companies na blue chips. 30 sila sa Pilipinas. Oo. So, di ba very interesting siya? Pero Scott, you need to go to sleep kasi gabing-gabi na sa California. And pwede naman natin continue next time. And yeah, I want to say I had fun discussing it. And I do hope that you guys learned something. So let me just say hello to the people downstairs. So we have Super Kikay. Kikay Isa, hello to you. Magandang hapon. And then Super Bing Woman, wala na sa nagtulog, nasa kainaari sa day. And then
Hi, Kikay Isa.
Ito yung friend ni Gon Magno. Ito yung pinuntahan ko.
Yan, si Kikay Isa.
Oh, you guys know each other?
Yeah, grupo ko yan kay Blue Stars.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So I'm glad that you learned a lot from us, Scott. And
Mama Sandy.
uh,
And for S vlogs, pwede ba tayo, ewan ko kung if we can add more people to it, no? Kasi parang nakikita namin yung exchange of conversation. Yung mga marurunong sa stocks ng mga ka-YouTubers natin, maybe we can create a small group, yung chat room lang din. So we can fire those questions na,
yeah,
you know,
I don't see any reason why. Kasi ang sino lang naman ang kilala ko dito si Palaboy Trader, yan si 4S.
yeah, ipasok mo si
Oo.
Palaboy Trader.
Kasi may
Yeah,
mga
si
may
Palaboy nag-ano siya, nagre-review. Kumbaga kung ano yung
Oo.
performance na isang stock sa isang araw ay nire-review niya. Dinadissect
Kasi
niya yung
I'm
trade.
pretty sure, like us, we won't be able to absorb everything unless I'm going back to your live stream for like this 2 hour and 30 minutes live stream. Then yes, I'll probably get it, but I will still ask questions.
Oo, kasi kung tutuusin yung mga pinagdi-discuss namin ni 4S is just very basic. It doesn't even include the terminology kasi you
Yeah.
have to know the very basics. Like, ano bang ibig sabihin ng share? Ano ibig sabihin ng PE ratio? Ano ibig
Yeah.
sabihin ng financial report? Things like that.
Statement.
Those are the important things to know before you can even jump into investing kasi it works pretty much the same way. It works pretty much the same way when you do investing, stock trading, and sa US, both US and the Philippines. And in fact, guys, eto pa. Kasi pag nag-start kayo magbabasa, you will learn something about marami kasing merong mga bagay sa Pilipinas na pwede mong gawin na hindi mo pwedeng gawin sa US at merong mga bagay sa US na hindi mo not applicable sa Pilipinas at merong mga bagay na mga pwede mong gawin sa Europa na hindi talaga mag-work sa Philippines at sa US. You know,
O
kasi
kaya kung meron kayong alam na like group chats na very basic, hindi yung advanced na mga tao, yung pwede ka magtanong, yung talagang dumbest hell questions, you know?
Ate Jay, you must be careful kasi usually yung sa mga group chat nag-start yung hyping and bashing of stocks.
Yeah, we don't. Ayaw namin.
Mama Sandy,
Kaya kami.
relate that.
Okay.
Let me
Mama Sandy
explain
can
why.
attest to that.
I can attest to that because I belong to Cole Financial Group. And that group has at least 132. Nung umalis ako in March 2018, it has 132,000 people in it. Ako lang ang ginawa niyang moderator. Ako lang. Imagine,
talaga, Mama Sandy?
Ha?
Si ano ang creator ng group na yun, di ba? Sina sa Europe din.
Hindi lang siya basta-basta nurse. He's a genius. He's like freaking almost like a scientist almost. Kasi he's working somewhere in Europe for parang it's like an anti-cancer research. But he couldn't handle that group anymore. He couldn't handle the group anymore. He gave me the task to be a moderator. But sa dami ng tao na nagtatanong ng questions, sa dami i-moderate.
You cannot manage that group?
Ha? Ano na?
Gano'n nakalaki.
Malaki.
Gano'n nakalaki yung group na yon.
The only
At saka Mama Sandy, yung na-kick out siya sa group na yon, kung hindi ko alam kung naabutan mo pa. Yung na-happy yung group na yon, then
one time. Kasi ang ano kasi eto kaya namin hindi ni-discourage yung ganyan siya kasi sa Philippines uso yung sinasabi nila na guru-guruhan na a lot of people would like to teach people how to trade, how to put in trading,
and then,
not investing.
Singilin ka ng bonggang-bongga.
Sisingilin ka up to like 200. How much do they charge again?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not gonna give anybody my money, number one. Number two, I trust you enough, guys. You and what they call this for is, you know, to guide us for this. You know,
the basic ones. With the basic information. But ang ano kasi nun, although we teach you the basic, responsibility nyo pa rin talaga kayo mag-research. Pero ang nangyayari kasi sa group na yan, maraming nag-aaway yan, as in maraming nag-aaway talaga.
Yes.
Dahil
nagiging toxic.
Toxic talaga siya, as in na-toxic ako. Kaya,
kasi siyempre pere.
Kasi I'm providing them a free advice. both PM, private message, and doon mismo sa chat, doon mismo sa group niya. And ako pang masama, pag medyo sablay yung sagot na nakukuha nila sa akin, which is, alam ko naman na hindi lahat ng mga sagot ko,
Yeah.
kompleto. Also,
At
ang
saka hindi
problema pa
lahat
kasi doon,
ng
alam niyo
sagot
kung
mo ay magiging expected. Tama. Alam mo, Mama Sandy,
applicable.
yung
Applicable sa kanila.
ang toxic lang is sa stocks kasi, sa modern na stocks, it involves money. And since it involves money, nandun yung pressure. Meron lang magtanong,
Pressure.
then iba yung nasagot mo or hindi yung sumang-ayon yung sagot mo sa gusto nilang mangyari or so nangyari actually sa market, then you will get bashed. Para
You
kang
get bashed.
ano,
Parang,
yes.
ang sama mo talaga, ang sama mo. Marami
Kaya,
ako
yes,
nakaaway.
kasi kaya dati pag may nag-PPM sa akin, I'll just say na pag-aralan, I'll just say na tingnan nila yung chart, I'll just say na pag-aralan nila yung galaw. Kasi once you recommend to buy, like for example, buy now. So now stocks, then kasi tataas, then 1-2 days tumaas, pero at the end of the third day, usually, kasi merong 3 days rule eh. Kung dalawang araw na tumaas, possibility the third day is parang pababa na yun kasi magbebentahan na. So, hindi ka nagbenta kasi newbie yung nagsabi sa'yo, then ikaw pa masisisi bakit hindi mo siya in-inform na magbenta na. So, ang mangyayari is nagiging sobrang reliant na yung mga tao, and then they relied already sa records sa group na to buy, to sell, or what. So, ibig sabihin ng Ate Chase, you must be 100% responsible with your money. You must be 100% responsible with your trades. Kung meron kang gustong itanong, you can ask. But ang nagiging mali sa mga group chat is that nagiging too much reliant yung iba na hindi na sila nag-aral, and then at the end, ikaw pa yung masisisi sa recommendation. Yun ang nagiging problem, Ate Che.
Pero
yun yung pinaka-main problem.
Between me and kung tutuusin, between me and 4S, we could have make a lot of money by just telling them what to do. Pwede kami maguru-guruhan na hindi kami lisensyado. Kasi ginagawa nila sa Pilipinas yun. Charge people. We should technically charge people to pay us 2,000.
At ang dami niyan ngayon, Mama Sandy.
Marami.
Ang dami niyan ngayon.
Oo. And that's
Tumamba lang ng isang trade, gano'n na ang ginagawa.
Oo. So, kaya we don't really recommend to have like a GC or some kind of group because we don't wanna that to happen. Alam mo, 4S kaya rin ako umalis kasi nairita ako sa mga tao doon. Kasi nga, yung antay talaga sila sa mga sinasabi ko, ayaw nila makinig. And also, to naman si may-ari, sinabi niya na next time mag-ingat ka rin ng pagsasabi mo sa kanila kasi babalikan tayo ni Cole. Babalikan tayo ni Cole Financial kasi nga hindi naman talaga siya related dun sa Cole Financial eh. Hindi. Pero apektuhan siya kasi ginamit niya yung word na Cole Financial Group. So, ano yung sasabihin ko?
Pa-charge yan.
Kung ano yung ako malinig si owner actually gets sued. So that's what made me get out of the group, left the group. I explained to him my side, and then that's the reason why I ended up on YouTubing. Pero yung YouTube ko, hindi naman tungkol doon sa stock market. Yeah. So it was really 132,000 people in that group. 132,000. And a lot of them are OFWs, mind you guys. OFWs. So it was such an overwhelming.
Tingnan mo si alam naman natin lahat, kilala natin si Marvin Hermo, di ba? Friend mo ba?
Si Marvin Hermo. Yeah,
Marvin?
What about? What about?
Yung siya na mayroong, malaki na rin yung sa stocks nga yung channel. Siya nung nakaraan tungkol dun sa Jollibee, yung niya napataas na si Jollibee from 260 plus, then babalik sa 300.
Because that's his only opinion.
Like,
it's only an opinion. It's not something we 100% believe.
Sa Jollibee, it turns out against yung presyo ng Jollibee 200 below. Hindi rin maganda na kumbaga parang alam mo Ate Che, parang yun yung kasi yung pinaghuhugutan namin ni Mama Sandy na once na you give opinion tapos hindi yun magiging favorable sa sa nangyari sa market or favorable sa resulta ng market at ikaw pa yung sisihin ng mga tao na nagtatanong sa iyo.
It's gonna be your
Di ba
downfall,
di ba
especially
Mama
if you're
Sandy? And
making
it's
money off
very
it.
toxic.
Oo.
Kaya
Hindi
kung
ko
ang
nag-ano.
nangyayari is magiging tahimik ka na lang sa gilid. Like for example
Yeah.
kami doon, parang tumahimik na lang sa gilid. Like we do trades on our own.
Yeah.
Bahala sila kung
And if
kumita
you
sila or
wanna,
hindi. But
yeah, kung gusto talaga may magtanong na, do you really wanna know what it is? Kung ano mangyayari, PM mo na lang. Mag-PM na lang kayo and explain mo why. Bakit ganun ang mga scenario. But, yeah. But anyway, I really wanna go to sleep now. I need to take a shower. Yeah. Scott,
ako din,
we'll talk
ano
about it
na.
next week. Oo,
Kuya
Shay.
Scott, meron pa namang GC, active yung GC.
Oo.
Yes, Kuya
Lumaki
Scott.
Hindi, tama naman, okay
You must
naman
be
eh.
100% responsible with your money.
Oo.
Mas nabuksan pa naman yung utak namin ni Scott. Kanina pa kami nag-chat-chat dun sa baba and dun sa GC about it. But thank you din kasi dahil open kayo, di ba, to help us.
We love
Kasi
to teach.
No, that's okay.
mahirap
Teacher.
kasi
Walang
ano
yun.
mahirap kasi
Pero
talaga
kasi-
mag-start na, di ba, yung boost ka lang ng boost. Even yung apps nga like yung app na sinare ni Scott kanina, yung Stash, nakaget siya ng $5 doon, nakakuha ko ng $5 doon. But then I was kind of worried about the fees kasi nga meron siyang $1, $3, and $9 na fees. So I was asking like, alin yung pinag-umpisahan nyo doon, di ba?
Yung sa akin kasi wala siya nun eh. One time lang yung sa kasi this is like, I think this is 3 years old already, this account.
Oh, because I think right now they charge more
They're
now.
charging now because somehow they have to make money.
Is there any other app that we can use for
Marami.
free other than this one?
Check mo yung Acorn. Kung ako sa inyo, mag-open na lang kayo ng broker's account. Open na lang kayo. I-check nyo yung mga broker's account like yung TD Ameritrade, E-Trade,
Kasi may e-trade na app din eh. Nakita ko nga eh.
yung I'll go show you nga. Meron tayong, wait now. Ito yung sa akin, meron akong E-Trade, marami ako. I-ano ko na lang, screenshot ko na lang sa sa GC para makita nyo kasi
actual stocks nga meron din eh.
Yeah, so meron akong ang TD Ameritrade, Schwab, Charles Schwab. But hindi ko siya ginagamit sa phone. I use it lang sa sa
may suggestion si Scott. Just get the lowest para ma-lock out ka sa $5 lang. Okay.
There you go. But
pwede ba to, like I will try for a month then can I quit on that? Paano yung investment ko?
Wala rin.
Kaya nga wala din, di ba?
Hindi, maglagay ka na lang ng muna. Maglagay ka na.
I need to choose like the best app now to continue, di ba? Parang gano'n.
Oo.
I see.
So,
and otherwise, lahat ng pera mo giveaway sa lahat ng apps.
Of course, that's how it is. Even with the brokers, that's how it is. You make money.
Sayang yun, Ate Che.
Oo. Tingnan mo, pag di ako wais, go lang ko ng go. Ito na pera. Di ba? Subscribe. Magkano din yung $9 sa 12 months? Almost 120 or, di ba? 118. So, medyo mahal din kasi lalabas yun.
Christian, diba? Thank you for being here.
Christian, may natutunan ka ba?
Oo. So, sige na. Antok na
naman, Sandy.
Yes,
Thank you po, S.
Ano na lang tayo sa
Yeah.
Busy na lang.
Ate Che, Mama Sandy. Kuya
Yes,
Scott. Goodbye, everyone.
Ay, Mama Sandy, don't forget ma-upload
Ano naman, yan kayo ni Earl. Sige na.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye,